What up? What up? Game number 3. Come on, tablet, work. I feel like I'm having a technology meltdown over here in my studio because my Amazon stick wasn't loading until about 30 seconds ago. I can finally see Eddie Olchuk on my screen. It's been a very long day, an enjoyable day, a productive day, but I'm ready for some Stanley Cup final hockey. Stanley Cup final. Not Stanley Cup finals. There is only one. There's only one prize. The winner of the final gets it. And right now, both teams are pretty much even. I mean, it's as even as it can get. It's 1-1 in the series. As I wrote in the post, the way that I've seen it, a extremely fatigued Tampa Bay Lightning team went into game 1, and Dallas was ready for him. And they took it to him. Pretty hefty. But at the end of game 1, the Lightning started turning it on and started finding their game and finding their rhythm. Sometimes at that point, the adrenaline just seems to, overtake the fatigue that you have. Get that out of the way there so we don't block the venue city. But the Lightning started coming on after Dallas really dominated game 1. And then we get to game 2, and let's remember what happened game 2. Right at the beginning, the Lightning come out strong. They get 3 goals in the first period, if I'm not mistaken. And then they just play kind of defensive lockdown hockey. Dallas starts to come on near the end of the game. So the seesaw's been going now for, pretty evenly for 2 games. And here we are, game 3. And the moment that most of us have been waiting for, and I'm looking, I think Aaron sent me the lineup on Facebook, and this is a pretty exciting thing right now. I'm about to open the link to see if the Lightning have announced their lineup for tonight. And they have. And guess who's in the lineup for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight? I know he took warm-ups, but that doesn't mean anything. Steven Stamkos is back in the lineup. I'm making a banner for that. Stamkos returns to Lightning lineup. Roster. Because he's not in the starting lineup. But nonetheless, Steven Stamkos is in. Who's sitting? Let's see. Scratches tonight for the Lightning. Luke Schenn, Matthew Joseph, Carter Verhaeghe, Zach Bogosian. So it looks like... Braden Coburn, Mitchell Stevens, Alexander Volkov, and Scott Wedgwood. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're going to go with 6 defensemen tonight. And those 6 defensemen for the Lightning are Kevin Shattenkirk and Ryan McDonough, both of whom get the start tonight for the Lightning. And then Sergachev will be in, Eric Cernak, Victor Hedman, and Jan Rutta is playing tonight. So some lineup changes for the Lightning here. Over and starting up in the front for the Lightning, Barclay Goodrow, Blake Coleman, and Yanni Gourde. Once again, Dallas being the home team tonight. So it seems like John Cooper is the one who likes this matchup. I'm sure both coaches are finding their groove and everything. I'm not a coach myself, so we might be able to ask a coach before long. We will. Friday night. We'll talk about it. But Big Cat, Andre Vasilevsky gets the start tonight for the Bolts, of course. Over on the Dallas side of the roster, John Klingberg and Asa Lindell will start on defense. Jamie Benn with Alexander Radulov and Tyler Seguin. And the juggernaut, Anton Khudobin, who has been so good. Even the other day where the team wasn't looking, where the team lost the game, he still looked really well. He was playing well. Let's see what we got here. Brother Byrne, Stamkos is in tonight. Yep, we were seeing that on the roster sheet. Walt, glad that you're here with us, man. Glad that you're here with us. Your other hockey, but your American hockey buddies that you can't possibly see. Actually, I was talking to a friend about you earlier today, Walt, because I have a friend who she loves to go to Seattle. She loves flying out to Seattle, and I think she was telling me like Alaskan Airlines. They're not selling the middle seat in the rows, and it's really super cheap from Orlando to Seattle. And she just signed up for a credit card, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to run out there again in a couple weeks for a couple days. You should come with me if I get a buy one, get one. I'm like, all right, cool. She's like, awesome. Because, we kind of like to hang out and like the same kind of things. And besides, everybody else who wants to go, they just want to go and drink and stuff. I'm like, drink? I don't want to drink. You know what I want to do? If I go to Seattle, I want to drive to wherever on the border that I can look on the other side. And then I want to see Walt over there. Hey, Walt, nice to see you. That's what I'm looking forward to if I go out to Seattle, Walt. I'm going to drive to the border and wave to you across the border because I can't cross it right now. Blake Como is out. He is definitely out. He is scratched for tonight. So is Radek Faksa. And no other glaring names on the roster other than Faksa and Blake Como. Both of them will be out for tonight. And, Nicholas Camano is in the game tonight for Dallas. I need to print the sheet out. We get myself into the routine. Had a really good, productive, but long day today, waiting for this game tonight. I'm very, very, very excited with some of the things that are happening in my world right now. I know I'm going to ask you guys this from the get-go. I'm really excited. The Orlando Solar Bears are going to join us on Friday night. Some of the members and players, coaches, et cetera, from the team are going to join us Friday night. So I really need everybody to kind of be on your best behavior. Like, we can talk about our favorite Chinese food in Maryland, the Wang Manor. We can talk about that, but let's try and let's try and take it out of the locker room tonight. let's try and have some fun on the next level of let's step away from Slapshot and maybe get more into not goon territory. That's equally as bad as Slapshot. Maybe like not quite a Mighty Ducks, but because it was a kids movie. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pumped. Friday night, the Orlando Solar Bears will be watching together with us, and it should be a really good time. So, Solar Bears, of course, the affiliate of the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we've been keeping a close eye on the team over the course of the last year and a half, 2 years that we've been affiliated. I guess this would have been the third year of affiliation, and we were actually going to have we were slated to have an exhibition game in Orlando, which is now not going to happen for the obvious reasons, but still nonetheless exciting here in Orlando. Happy Gilmore. How about a Happy Gilmore? Well, maybe, unless we start talking about what you're eating for breakfast. Then we'll have to stay away from that, Tim. No, we'll have to stay. Robbie, they're going 6D tonight. They're going 6D for the Lightning. Hang on. Elise is walking PD. I don't have my roster card. I'm looking at it here, though. I'm looking right at it. And the 6 defensemen tonight for the Tampa Bay Lightning are Kevin Shattenkirk, Ryan McDonough, Jan Ruda. Thank you, babe. You're so beautiful. I won't tell anybody what you were wearing the other day. It's not inappropriate, although she might think it's inappropriate. Very inappropriate. It's not inappropriate. It was probably the best moment. Elise, would you be upset at me if I said it was like top 3 moments in our life together?
That's your choice.
If I explained it to the guys, they would understand. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Josh. We're not talking about that. I got a link for everybody. I'll get everybody on here before long. I'm just trying to get myself together here. My last meeting went a little bit longer than planned, so I had to rush through dinner. I didn't get to eat dinner. Elise should be, I believe, serving me up bagel dogs. Big gourmet meal I requested for tonight. But I don't know if I got all of them out. But Kevin Shattenkirk, Ryan McDonough, Jan Ruda, Victor Hedman, Eric Cernak, and Mikhail Sergachev are the 6D for the Lightning tonight. Was it really, Walt? I had no idea about that. Yeah, Scott, I heard about that. Obviously, with Road Warrior Animal. I recorded there's a video podcast called Battleground Podcast. It's a wrestling show. Actually, Josh set me up with, this sounds weird, Josh. Josh set me up with a guy. No, not like that, babe. Josh set me up with a dude that does a wrestling podcast out of Nashville, and they had the Good Boys. Is that a wrestling tag team, the Good Boys? I think it is. I think that's who they are. I should know who they are. And they came on earlier today, and they talked about Road Warrior Animal and just what he meant to the industry and just the whole thing. So big loss. Gail Sayers also lost today. So all that before 3:00. But sad, very sad to see. I remember Road Warrior. I remember him. Let's see. Joe's a good first-class guy, Scott. Had the pleasure to meet him. Awesome. MCW, nice. The Dudley Boys? No, not the Dudley Boys. It was the Good Boys. I haven't talked to the Dudley Boys in quite a while. I actually think I still have, not Bubba Ray Dudley. I forgot what the other guy's name was. But I think I have his number. Devon, I got Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley's numbers. I also have actually, coolest number that I have in my phone. I can't show you what it is. From the producing days, especially, Tim, from back in the Buckethead Show days. I have Edie Falco's number. Do I still have it? I do still have it. That's funny. And I made her, I want to show you this, but I took a Carmela Soprano picture of her and made that as her contact picture. That's probably the most famous person I have in my phone. I have some music guys. And just some hockey players, but I finally got Josh's number. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't the Nasty Boys. It was the Good Boys. The Good Boys. I'll even, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share the video so you can check it out if you would like. Boneless chicken thighs pesto. Oh, that's so great. Elise doesn't like chicken thighs, so I can't make them, but I love chicken thighs. I love Elise more than anything, but she likes the healthier options in food, and I like the taste absolutely delicious and almost disgusting part of food. I love chicken thighs. Love chicken thighs. Josh is now most definitely the most famous person in my phone, without a doubt. I'm trying to find that video. If I can find it, I'll share it with you. Oh yeah, it's up on here we go. I just got that picture, Scott. Once we get going, I'll try and pull that up. Let's see if I can share. Copy link. I'm going to put the link right here in the comments. So if you'd like to watch it, you can go there to watch it. But it is not the Dudley Boys. It's not the Nasty Boys. The Good Brothers. The Good Brothers. That's what it is. The Good Brothers. That's exactly who it is. Gallows and Anderson. Really? That's pretty cool. You got to check that video out, Brother Byrne. Yeah, the Good Brothers. You reminded me too. There we go. Thanks, Josh. I see Josh has left the sound effect without the actual sound effect, but everybody's hearing it in their mind. Here, go ahead, hear it. I'm not going to say it again. The Legend of Doom reunion tonight. I'm pumped to see what happens with the Lightning with Steven Stamkos in the roster. It always goes this is a very Ron statement, but it always goes one of two ways. Either it's going to be good or it's going to be bad. But even if you use Stammer just for the power play, that's where you're looking to score your goals. The rest of the time, you're looking to play lockdown defense, right? So bring him back. Let him go. Having him out there with the team and carrying the trophy and everything, that was huge for the team. It's definitely a morale booster, and it's a different situation than normal. You know, this is such a unique thing that's happening right now. You know, after 54 days, it really comes down to whoever is going to be the first to get 3 more wins. So at this point, and think about thinking about this too. We talk about the effect of these players not being able to be at home, not being able to be with their families. Maybe they get tempted to go, not tempted to go home where they lose. But when we talk about the struggle and even the asterisk, another reason to take the asterisk out of the equation is because these guys have been struggling in a non-traditional way. They haven't had the luxuries of their homes. They haven't had the routines with their families. They haven't had that emotional support from their families. So I'm still very much on the side that this is not an asterisk Stanley Cup, and it's going to be well-deserved by the team that ultimately wins it. And even now, 5 games left, best of 5. The cup's not there, by the way, unless they bring it out now. Best of 5, first of 3 wins. I can't tell you who's going to get there first. I can't. And I don't think I can tell you after tonight's game either. Sil is offended because I'm disrupting the Canadian anthem. I'm sorry for disrupting it. Josh thinks Stammer's going to get 10 goals tonight. NASCAR executives. Nice. Are they looking for a video guy? Petey, you just went outside. Why are you being such a jerk today? See, this is the flip side of giving your dog good food. We just bought this frozen food for Petey off the mail, whatever it is that Elise got it. And it's like really good quality food. Now the little bastard's got energy like a... You hear him? See what I'm saying? And now Elise has to yell at him. I'm going to have to shut the door. People are just saying it would be an asterisk Stanley Cup because it's in the bubble and you don't have the fans and the different elements and different layers of things like that. I don't buy it. Game 3. Steven Stamkos in the lineup for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I think I have to restart my sound effect. Here it comes. I haven't been able to get that right. Come on. Game 3, boys and girls. Let's do it. Get in there, Jamie. Here we go. There it is. Jamie Benn and Barclay Goodrow face off. And it comes right back down to the Lightning zone. Let's get you synced up as soon as they cycle through the Stars lineup. Dallas is the home team tonight, as I mentioned earlier, so they'll get last change, et cetera, et cetera. Good take there. That first line, I think they just come up with I think that low line just comes up with an energy that is necessary to start a game like this, you know? There's just a little bit of more pep in their step than, I mean, Kucherov's a fantastic player, a little bit more relaxed than some of your other superstars. So get that good energy out there. They're cycling through the Tampa Bay forwards now. Palat, Point, and Kucherov, Killorn, Cirelli, Johnson, Goodrow, Gord, and Coleman. So that's the third line, not the fourth line. And then Maroon, Seti Paquette, and Steven Stamkos on a line. Pat Maroon is playing with Steven Stamkos tonight. Oh, bonkers. Sure. Yes. Yes. Bagel dogs are on the way. Let me get everybody synced up over here. It's funny, when you guys start coming on the stream, that it's exactly that number of people that are less viewing. So I'm almost inclined to make all of you people stay viewing and not participating. I'm just kidding. I'm going to have everybody on here in a little bit. So let's get you synced up. I have 1852, 51, 1850, 49, 48, 47, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1840 on the clock. And no score. Here comes Braden Point. That would have resulted in a goal. That would have been solely on the shoulders of the Dallas defense there. How do you get out of the way of Braden Point coming down the lane? Watch this. Point has this explosive speed, and you just give him the whole right side of the rink. Can't get it. I can't understand it. Rocket League, free to play. I don't just get out of my life, Rocket League, for right now. Trying to play hockey. Trying to watch hockey. $18:32 on the clock. Getting ready to drop the puck. It's down. 31, 18:30, 29, 28, 7, 6, and 18:25. Let me get that over to there. And let me get that over to there. I'm going to ease into having everybody on. I want everyone to be able to enjoy themselves tonight. So I got the link coming out here. Oh, where are you going, Josh? Where are you going? Don't go. All right, well, see ya. I do miss the pomp and circumstance of the home games. I miss it as far as the hype up for it. And I mean, obviously I try to do what I can. Stammer, his first shift of the game, he's out here with Cedric Paquette and Pat Maroon, former number 1 overall captain of the team, Steven Stamkos, on the fourth line. I was right in the middle of saying something. Like uh, the pregame excitement and the crowd growing, and especially in Tampa, like, dude, hearing Thunderstruck hit and then the Tesla coils and the whole nine. I'm really glad Josh is eating from the stream right now because I'm about to have my hot dogs, and I want to make sure that I'm not the only one eating on camera. But that's ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
What flavor? Is that the mint chocolate chip you got? Mm-hmm. How much money do you think you've spent in Trader Joe's in the last year?
A couple thousand. I mean, I spent about 150, 125 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you figure, what, 250 a month? 200 a month?
Sounds about right. Darren, how much do you spend on groceries a month?
Dude, you'd have a heart attack. So my financial advisor,
Uh-huh.
when we met with him,
No conversation can be good about groceries if it starts with my financial advisor. I don't ask anybody when it comes to buying groceries. If I'm buying groceries, I'm buying them. Screw you, financial advisor.
my financial advisor had a heart attack when he saw my grocery bill on a weekly basis.
For weekly?
Weekly. And it's but Holden eats a tremendous amount of food. We all eat a lot, and I like dessert, so I get a lot of desserts and such.
But he's full. He eats hot dogs and macaroni and cheese, or do you use a really well-rounded diet?
It's the expensive stuff, like we got to buy yogurt, and then we got to buy juice boxes and all that stuff. Yeah, so it adds up.
Poor thing.
This is why I can't buy a Switch, because
you still
food. I'm too busy spending money at the grocery store.
All that food, you were able to find a couple of little pennies to throw a pool in your backyard.
You know what's crazy though, dude, is that when back when I was in radio, I mean, dude, I think I spent like maybe $50 at Publix, a week. I mean, it was, if I could afford the cheapest ground beef to make burgers on the little George Foreman, tuna, and white bread. I mean, and a bag of M&Ms from time to time.
Very minimal diet.
Very minimal,
Oh, by the way, I want to show you this. Thanks to Jesse Liebman from the Solar Bears. We were setting up the broadcast for Friday night. The Solar Bears are coming on. He said, dude, you got the NHL logo, but do you have the finals logo? I was like, no. So I'm just going to take Darren off for one quick second just to show that. See the Stanley Cup final logo up there on the top? Yeah, there it is. Modeled by our beautiful model, Josh. Look at that. I'm stepping up into the real world, Darren. I'm trying to make it real, official.
And I love it.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. I mean, I'm a full inch and a half right now.
Oh God! Kucherov's in and a goal!
I'm not synced up. Ooh.
Nikita Kucherov with a typical Nikita Kucherov goal. He comes in very lackadaisical, and he just slides the puck through the legs. Let me get rid of the graphic. Slides the puck through the legs.
That was a pretty goal. Bad turnover.
Oh, it wasn't through the legs. He just picked the corner. All right. From first look, it looked like he was just slid it through the legs because he did that thing. Oh, God. All of the we have thanks, babe. Oh, it's even in a separated thing there. Look, bagel dogs, dude. I won't trade their players. We can't see you, Josh.
I know. I'm fixing my camera.
Time to get a camera, dude.
You think?
1-0 Lightning here. Nikita Kucherov comes in. I was just about to mention, like, all you Caps fans probably remember the couple of goals that Kucherov scored. I think one he did. Didn't he score one against at least one against Braden Holtby where he came in and he kind of like looked like he was shooting it and the puck just like slid innocently into the net?
So you like slid into the DMs is what you're saying?
Something like that.
Something like that.
13, 47, 46, 45, 4, 3, 2.
Do 35. Keep going.
In 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 13:30 on the clock. And we are watching together.
I also have baseball on on my iPad.
Who's playing?
Phillies Nationals.
Phillies, right? Phillies Nationals.
Yeah.
These things are hot as hell. Can't eat those yet. Burn my mouth. It won't be a very good broadcast, especially the broadcast before the Solar Bears are coming on with us. They're very hot. They're boinging hot. Don't be
If
mad.
the Islanders win this game, I'll gangbang the entire locker room.
Okay, awesome. Let's ixnay on that stuff for now, please.
I have the jelly ready.
All right, please. Seriously, let's try and back off on that for a little bit, at least through Friday. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Who's okay, so who's the hottest guy on the Lightning, Brian? And who's the hottest guy on the Flyers, Josh?
Why the Lightning and the Flyers?
Yeah, why Lightning and Flyers?
Those are your teams.
I'm not
He's not a Lightning fan.
Huh?
He's a Rangers fan.
the hottest
Whoa.
guy.
That's right. Well, I okay. I meant like, the Lightning because you're rooting for the Lightning. I know everyone knows you're rooting for the Lightning.
I will tell you that the hot dog slid out of the bagel. The hot dog slid out of my bagel. I've had a man crush on Henrik Lundqvist from the first time I saw him. He's a very handsome man, and he plays incredible game. Incredible game. So for me, my hockey man crush would be Henrik Lundqvist.
My hockey man crush from the Flyers used to be Jeff Carter.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not on Flyers anymore, so he's not really a Flyers man crush. Excuse me. I guess I would have to say, let's start him young, Carter Hart.
Mm-hmm.
He's a handsome dude, too. People are dropping off the stream right now.
What did I turn on? What is it?
Real. That's what I'm talking about. Tim, what are you watching? Tell us what you're watching. Hedman, best D in the league, defending our breakaways. I'll tell you what. You give me one defenseman, any defenseman in the whole league, and I'm taking Victor Hedman. I think I said that the other day, but without a doubt, he's just in a stretch of his career where he's playing super top-notch play, but he's just so good. He's just so good.
So who you got for this game, Brian, Josh?
Oh,
my God.
Stamkos. There's one of 10. There's one of 10.
No way! Steven!
Wow.
Stamkos. I don't think anybody should be surprised by that.
Nine more. He's got 10 for the night. He's going to get 10.
Oh, my. Yes, you called for 10 goals on the night.
10. Yep, he's going to score 10. Alone. 10 alone.
Oh, my God. What a play. Oh, my God. This spells bad news for Dallas, guys. I'm telling you. Oh, my God.
Still, real quick, off the record here. What is the Moose Bucks to US dollars
exchange
rate?
Babe, the hot dogs keep falling out of the bagels. It's very troubling to consume these things when it's slipping out everywhere.
Tim, is that what that thing was that you posted? That was season tickets for what? $8 a month? What kind of season tickets are $8 a month?
What's that?
I saw Tim posted something earlier on Facebook. And it was a picture of a monthly payment plan, and it was $8 a month. But I don't know what costs $8 a month.
I paid my season ticket plan.
For who?
The Bears? Or is that Orlando City? 2-0 Lightning. Right off the bat. Stammer gets at it. I can't believe he scored a goal.
What do you mean you can't believe it? It's Steven Stamkos.
I know, but
That's like saying, I'm surprised Bryce Harper hit a home run.
he hasn't played since
Tom Brady threw a touchdown.
He hasn't played since February, though.
Right. Stamkos is one of the best.
He is the best.
He wasn't, injured, but
He was injured.
no, I'm saying he wasn't the best when he was injured.
Oh, right.
I'm saying
But that's
he's
that's
healthy now, and
that's a great shot from a patient player, a superstar who takes his time, picks a corner, and then just hits it, nails it. Let's watch the bench reaction. Look at them all. They're in disbelief. Wow. 12:12 left on the clock here. I've got a big.
It's not like he was like Oscar Lindblom or anything. I mean, he hurt himself. He didn't have cancer.
He had surgery.
Yeah, but he didn't have cancer. Oscar Lindblom had cancer and came back and played.
Yeah, I know.
That's a big deal.
Darren, because we're limiting the Wang jokes, are you just not interested in hanging out?
No, all my Stars friends are texting me like, "Oh crap, here we go again." So like I have like 30 texts coming in like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god, here we go again.
Send them the link. Tell them to show their face. Send the link.
That's what I'm asking them.
Hey, what's everybody else eating for dinner?
Well, I did chicken and brown rice. Wow, home run Phillies. Whoa, never mind.
Bro, you sent me that picture of that salmon you made yesterday. I wanted to drive up to DC for that. And the Stars will go on a power play. Waiting to see. I know I saw the player who took the penalty, but I don't have my stats up. So, was that Cirelli? Was that 71?
Hey, shout out to Pete DeRosa.
Yup.
He donated $1 to my Switch fund.
He did.
I am now $298 short.
Wow, that's awesome. Way to go, Pete.
I mean, you show me a little nipple, I'll contribute. Oh, I'm screenshotting that. Oh, what? Wait, what's the time? Mark the time.
What was it?
Please don't screenshot anything, please.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't.
Gosh.
Please don't. Relax.
They're not bad.
Is that all I can play tonight?
Well, if Darren keeps saying what he says, then it's pretty much open season, and then Friday's a wash.
Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
I'll write it,
and we'll do it live.
Never gets old. I just don't want to be one of these DJs. I just don't want to be one of these DJs going around the country looking for jobs all the time. It's just so sad. You know what? I never found out, how did you guys meet? I always love. I love love stories.
We actually, so Josh and I are both members of a radio group on Facebook, and I've tried to avoid him as much as I possibly could.
Well, naturally.
Earlier this summer, I was talking about live streaming and how radio people need to think about pivoting and what they can do next, and ways to stay relevant, especially with layoffs and shit like that. So, he reached a post on there. He's like, hit me up, DM me. I really want to learn about some of this stuff. And I never reached out because I'm a jerk. And then, I saw him. It's not a secret society at all. It's actually a society of people that I thought he was going to go cross there.
He had an opportunity right there.
Garyanov was right there waiting. So, I saw Josh posting frequently about the Flyers, and I was like, dude, you got to come on one of the streams with me. You're a Flyers fan. We watch the games and this and that. And it took me it took some time before you jumped on. I think you were a little skeptical about it, Josh.
No, I wasn't skeptical. My schedule and everything, nothing was aligning the way I wanted it to.
Right.
And my schedule was really weird because I had my daughter a couple of nights, and then every night the Flyers played was a night that she was with me, and
right.
It just didn't work out, or I had something to do or whatever.
Speaking of your schedule, I tried to pull up the Listen Live on the radio website, and I couldn't get it to work for some reason. When you were on Saturday, I think it was
on DC 101 or on in Philly, you mean?
Yeah, you posted you were on live from like 2 to 6 or something.
Oh yeah, I was on Big 100 on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I looked everywhere for the Listen Live button, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
The iHeartRadio app.
No, just go to do the iHeartRadio app and search.
Oh, you need an app for? Okay, I didn't know you needed an app. I just went.
No, you can do it on the website. It's usually the website /listen, and then at the bottom of the page, there's a play button. You just hit play.
Oh, okay.
Who doesn't use the app for that? Who goes to the website to listen?
I use the website when I'm sitting on the computer.
Because I don't listen to radio unless my friends are on. I was I wanted to listen to Josh. It was great. I would have listened
so
to you.
much to me. He just said I was his friend.
Yeah, I know. I told you, Josh, that I listen to you, and you're like, no, you don't. You're just saying,
listens to
no,
me.
I do.
Nobody listens to me.
No, I do. If you tell me you're on and I'm on in the car and I'm like, oh, what am I going to listen
I'm
to?
on tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow in Philly.
Busy tomorrow. I'm very busy tomorrow.
I'm on in
my hair tomorrow.
Nashville, Seattle, and Philly tomorrow. Philly Friday. Saturday is Philly. Sunday is DC, Philly, Nashville, Charlotte.
What formats are they?
What's that?
What formats are they?
Tomorrow is classic rock and alternative. Saturday's alternative. Sunday's alternative and classic rock. So,
we've talked a lot about it the last couple of days, Josh. But when you say you play alternative, you play 90s alternative or modern alternative?
It's standard alternative, and we play some 90s stuff, but not,
But what's standard alternative? Like modern alternative is like Foster the People and play that, really?
Yeah.
I wish JR did.
We play Linkin Park and we play Imagine Dragons.
Dallas gets one back. 8:41 left here in the first period. Looks like it's Jason Dickinson with the goal. And it cuts the lead to 2-1 for the Lightning. We've had lots of goals here so far. Lots of goals. It's a goal-a-palooza. Everybody.
That's a pretty goal.
Let's see it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Close side. Maybe didn't get all of it, but maybe he was aiming for that. Doesn't matter. A goal's a goal. And it's now 2-1 with 8:41.
What is classic rock now on radio? Because, when I listen to classic rock on Sirius, it's actual classic rock from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
But, when I was with the Gator in, 2002,
Right.
they were already playing Guns N' Roses and considering that classic rock. So now that we are at 2020, are they considering classic rock things that came out in the 90s now? Is like Pearl Jam classic rock?
Yes.
Wow.
They are. Even classic hit stations when you talk about rock. So what's kind of happened is
2-1, another home run for the Phillies. Sorry.
Let me take a sip and then I'll elaborate.
Josh, can you hear us?
I ate my last
No,
dog.
hold on.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Let me put my headphones on.
So
I love how you asked if I could hear you and I said no.
what has happened is, what had happened was
What
did happen was the 2-0 Orlando. Oh, Tim, is Orlando City playing tonight? Nice. Cool. Go City. So classic rock, the
That
old
rocks.
classic rock, the Bostons and the
Totos.
that stuff, that's anything that is going to be played is considered classic hits, and it's played over on classic hits. Now, classic rock is some of the sprinkle of the big records from, initial classic rock matched with, whether we like to admit it or not, Nirvana is 30 years old.
Yeah.
So I think we had this conversation. Yeah, exactly. So myself and one of you two had this conversation where, like, when oldies radio and classic hits radio initially came on, like oldies started in 1983 and were playing music from 55 to 73. So they were playing songs that were 10 years old and considering it oldies.
But they were playing songs that were 30 years old and considering them oldies.
Exactly. So it's weird now where, what is classic rock anymore? Is Nirvana classic rock according to the radio formats? Yes, it is. But it's also still very much alternative rock and modern rock. And
you also have, so oldies was categorized at one point with doo-wop oldies, which was 50s, like
Frankie.
Frankie Valli, early.
Yeah, Run Around
Motown and that, all that stuff.
Motown wasn't until like early 60s. So
that was the 60s, right? And so you had the doo-wop, and then you had Motown oldies,
Beach Boys and things like
Beach Boys oldies, right?
But you had top 40, and that's the thing about like radio back then, which me and Mike Harvey talked about this a lot because he's been in the format for I mean, I'm not being disrespectful when I say over 50 years. I mean, he's been in it nearly his whole life. But, at that time, top 40 radio, you were hearing the Beatles and a doo-wop and a Motown and a rock. You were hearing it all on the same station. It wasn't until the late 60s, early 70s that you started seeing subgenres of music. I mean, look at when Black Sabbath came out. What was that, 70? So that was like one of the first, that wave initially started like rock radio for what rock radio is. The rest of it was predominantly top 40 FM radio, was really a chameleon of different music that they played. So
then would it still be considered classic rock then? Because when I hear classic rock, I immediately go to what we know as of classic rock, right? Where we go to
Aerosmith, the
Doors,
right.
Early Aerosmith.
Skinner.
So if you're gonna mix in Nirvana and Pearl Jam to that, then shouldn't it be called something different? Kind of like how oldies split off once it got into that 60s genre. Shouldn't it be called something different then?
I agree. I think it should be called something different. The problem is, what can you call it at this point?
Yeah,
because you can't call it oldies rock, because then it makes it sound really old.
And they already changed oldies to classic hits.
Classic hits.
Not called oldies anymore.
And that oldies / classic hits is now including stuff like, I hate saying it this way, but it's what it is, black music, because that was never included in classic rock.
Yep.
Now you're including your Earth, Wind and Fires and your Commodores and all and that stuff.
Well, that was a huge eye opener for me when I started, because when I started, I was with the oldie station with Cool 100. And then it got to the point where, we start inching up the years to try and play music that's not being played. Because a lot of the things, something you have to remember when it comes to classic rock and when it comes to classic hits, you're looking at songs that aren't being played anywhere else. So you're talking about, for a long time, oldies music was 55 to 73, 17-year, 18-year span. But then as, you had the music that went up to the 70s. But if you remember when we were kids, you'd hear mix stations. And what were mix stations? The tagline, the best of the 70s, 80s, and today. So you had them picking up those records in the late 70s, and they were continuing them along and playing them. Then it got to the point where they stopped playing them, and like disco music, nobody was playing disco music. But whether you liked it or not, I loved it. My dad was a big disco head from New York. That was popular music. Right. Where was it going to be played? It's not going to be played on rhythmic top 40 radio. It's not going to be played on dance stations unless you're KTU in New York, which is legendary for disco music in general. So you just started having records, and that's where, me and Mike had a lot of success with his show, especially from 06 to 08 when I came back to Orlando. Those first 2 years, we had a huge amount of success because we were playing music that no one else was playing on classic hit stations, but they should have been. They were too afraid to play disco. They were too afraid to play, deeper classic rock, or even play any of the new wave 80s music. I've had to confront, why can't we play this? Many times over the arc of my career, especially with programming that kind of music. So it just came out to who's playing it, and no one else was playing it.
So you just called it. You actually just named it. So then you would say classic rock spanning 4 decades, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So classic rock from the 60s to the 90s or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, what else is what else is
we are watching a hockey game, by the way. Let me just pick everybody up real quick, because I'm like,
you put 3 radio guys on the screen together, you're going to talk radio.
Exactly. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 420, 419, 418, 17, 16, 415, and I didn't set that up on purpose. Josh, you were saying about music.
I just don't know what you call music that has been around for 30 years. We talk about cars that are around for however long. What is it? 25, 30? I don't even know what the number is, and it might be different for each state. But we say classic cars. And technically, a car that's a 2005, if 15 years is class, I don't know what it is, but
right.
Let's say it's 20. A 2000 Camaro would be considered a classic car.
Right.
A friggin' 2000 Camaro. Who cares? How's that considered? Look at a 1962 Corvette. That's a classic car. So right. do we have a different name for things that are considered, quote, old without using the word old, because we don't want to say old? And do you have a word that's classic that's not classic? Because classic rock to me was in 1995 was something from 1975 that was only 20 years old at that time. When I was listening to Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden in their prime, you know, my contemporaries 10 years older than me were listening to Skynyrd and Aerosmith and all that stuff. You know, on the classic rock station. Now the same stations that were playing their music 10 years ago or 15 years ago are playing the music that I was listening to 25 years ago.
It's so crazy.
Crazy. And then also the element of what happened in the 80s, where you had a classic rock sound that was guitar heavy, and then rock kind of skewed towards the hair metal side of things, where, you know, you got into the Poison and the Motley Crue and the Rat and all those kind of things. Go ahead.
But don't you think that the Rat and the Motley Crue, Van Halen, Poison, all the hair bands fit better with the 70s rock and the 60s rock of Aerosmith, et cetera, than the Nirvana, than the Pearl Jam? Even though Pearl Jam is still kind of hard.
No. I actually
don't think the 80s hair bands fit in with the 70s rock.
No,
I do. I think they're closer together as a genre than.
Why? Can I give my reason why? Jeff?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here's why. Because I listened to Skynyrd, Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, The Doors. I never listened to Rat, Poison. So my feeling is, like, if you listen to that true classic rock, you didn't get into the hairband stuff, but you did get into the Nirvana, the Pearl Jam stuff, because it was more similar.
And the people that liked hairbands did not listen to Nirvana and Pearl Jam. They hated it because it ended their music. It ended
the Pearl Jams and the Nirvanas were influenced by Sabbath, by Zeppelin, by those. Whereas the hair bands, they were a whole genre to themselves. They weren't influenced really by anybody, maybe by kids.
They were flashy disco rock. They were flashy disco rock.
They were a response to disco.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. But now when I'm looking at a classic rock log and I'm talking between Toto and Poison, it doesn't seem weird to me. If I'm talking between Zeppelin and Soundgarden, it doesn't seem weird to me.
Right.
I don't know. Then again,
it's also what I think. I mean, especially for Josh, who's looking at music logs regularly, and I was when I was at JRR and doing and tracking and things like that. But like when you see Motley Crue "Kickstart My Heart" next to, I mean, anything modern, a Godsmack, or really anything.
Yeah, that to me is odd. That's odd.
It's very odd, but I mean, some of the stations are like that. And the other variable really is, when it comes down to it, people know where to go to get the things they want to listen to. So when you're talking about radio stations, you have to talk about for the masses and just play like the really, I mean, Josh got to experience it earlier today. I mean, I'm sure I'd be interested after you see, you know, a couple more 90s plus shows that I put together, you know, the mentality that goes into it and the things that go into it. But you know, there was a couple songs he threw out that I love. I'm not going to play them on a radio show because it's not strong enough of a record for the mainstream. Because if people want to hear things that are off kilter, then you're doing it right here. And if they're not doing it right here, they're picking up and they're going to Pandora or going to another source where they know they can get the music they want to hear.
And that's the challenge with radio, is that I have, I think you're the one who talked me into Spotify, and I love it. I mean, I absolutely love Spotify, and we have Pandora as well. We never even canceled that, but I love being able to create my own station. Yeah. If I'm in the mood for Skynyrd, I'm going to type in Leonard Skynyrd, and everything related to Skynyrd is going to come up. I love that.
Right.
You know? And that is the challenge that I find with radio. And I can't tell the last time I listened to radio.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I never use any streaming service. I pay for Apple Music, but I don't use it. I mean, I do if I'm in the car and I'm like one song, and then I listen to it. But I'm not a streaming services guy by any means at all. And I've always been, and this might be I don't know our age difference, but this might show a little bit of our age difference. But when I was younger, I was making mixtapes and mix CDs that had Sabbath and Nirvana on them, and then it also had Poison and Biggie Smalls and other genres that mash together that you'll never hear on the radio. Well, you do now on Jack FM, but that's another story. I'm not going to.
Yeah, but Jack FM, even at that, is an extremely tight and controlled playlist where they don't play anything.
Right.
They play a random 200 records on repeat over and over and over.
They play whatever sounds all white to them.
And the other thing, and I'm not going to throw you out there to the wolves, but I've gotten to know Josh over the last couple of days. We have talked about music a significant amount. And I'll say that much, but then I'll reflect right back onto me. But I've never hid from the fact that I'm a top 40 kid. I grew up listening to 100. Like early, like I was telling Josh, like I remember a cassette tape I had. It had The Bartman and it had Together Forever by Lisette Melendez and, you know, all these other epic early 90s tracks. And, you know, same thing with hip hop. Hip hop was born across the bridge from where I lived, you know, like I loved that. I loved all kinds of music. But unfortunately, when you're talking about radio, it's a commercial product. It is the whole goal of a radio station is to get an audience that you can establish as money spending so you can go after the right advertisers. Otherwise, you would hear anything on any station at any time. I would love to have a station where I did when I first moved out to Cocoa Beach after I got laid off. 1 minute left in the first period. We are watching a hockey game, and it is
76 degrees.
It is 2-1 Lightning.
I knew Darren would like that. I knew it.
On goal for the Stars. But you know, I did this thing called the Daily Dose, where I took 8 songs I wanted to play. I was just feeling them that day. And then like there was a headline about Matchbox 20. So I played one of their songs. I played some other, like I played Lord before anyone on the radio was playing it. And it didn't go anywhere. It was just an hour of me talking between every song. You don't have to reset the show like you do on radio. It's just, yeah. I mean, I did something in my house yesterday. This, you know, just simulating a bit.
Whoa.
Yesterday.
House is your business.
Never done it before. I never thought I'd ever do it. Someone was like, I can't believe you have to do that, but I don't feel like I'm a bad person. But you're going to have to tell me, but we're going to listen to Lord first. And where did Darren go?
Oh, where'd Darren go?
Let's see. Going to be back in the... Oh, he's going to give Holden a bath. Okay. And I'll get everybody back on for the second. Ron will bring you in here. We'll get back on track away from the radio stuff, unless you want to talk about the radio stuff. And I'll get everybody in here for the second period. But it was just... Like I did it like a week or two after I came back from California, and I wanted to play West Coast Pop Lock, which was the song that California Love was sampled, or California Love sampled that song. So I wanted. Yeah, but it sounds a lot different than that. It's a lot more funky and bouncy.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So, you know, and I'm like, I would love to play this song. I'd love to talk about what it's like to be in California and drive down the street and look at the tall palm trees and just feel California. Some songs make you feel this way, by the way. Missed the penalty there, but the Lightning are on the power play, and it looks like they'll carry this into the second period. And at the end of the first period, the Lightning 2, Dallas 1, including a Steven Stamkos goal. What a way to come back for the Capitals. That's it. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. Like the original version is amazing. I love the original version.
Hey, before I hop off real quick, because I'll be back in like 40 minutes.
Okay.
There's my Switch, my Venmo donations. If anybody wants to donate to my Switch account, I have $1. Thanks to who was it? Peter DeRosa.
Yeah, $1 for.
Thanks for the $1. I'm $298 short of a Nintendo Switch. My birthday is in 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
You're stealing my thunder though, Josh, because I wanted to collect money. Me and Sil were talking about maybe we could collect $5 from everybody, and I'll go buy another box of hockey cards and we'll open them up like I did with my buddy Eric that was here. But I haven't gone that far to ask for the money. But people are donating for your
hockey cards. Hockey cards.
Yeah,
hockey cards.
Like hockey cards. These are the ones that we opened with Eric. Still have them there. Still, this is coming your way. But I still have all the cards. My Rangers card. You let me take all the Rangers ones. We have the Islanders ones.
Hockey cards.
It's a
I gotta go. I'll be back in a little bit.
It's a hockey stream. You're not even gonna let me finish about the podcast, but that's fine. I'll tell you about it another time.
I'll be back. I gotta go. I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
298. 298 is the number. I have Venmo, I have PayPal, and I have Apple Pay.
Give him money. Give him money. He needs your money.
$298. Let's go. Here we go.
If you learn nothing else about radio tonight, learn that we have no money for the things we want.
Never. Okay. I'll be back in a bit.
All right. Sounds good. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at HockeyNowNet. Twitch.tv/HockeyNowNetwork. That's the link. Gross, dude. For the Hockey Now Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HockeyNowNet. Do me a favor, wherever you're watching.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Make my nephew happy. Do that for me. Brother Byrne, I'm saying hockey cards are better than Switches, so in the second period, I'm going to look and see how much a box of those Upper Deck hockey cards cost. I'll pay for half if you guys cover the other half. My big problem is I don't know what to once we get the cards, what happens if we get $1 million card? We're all going to split it? We will. We can. No, Josh's nipples do not equal ratings. We're trying to make this a little bit cleaner for the next couple nights because if you hadn't heard, the Orlando Solar Bears will be joining us Friday night watching together while their NHL affiliate, the Tampa Bay Lightning, fight for the Stanley Cup in game number 4. So we hope that you'll join us on Friday night for that. Not sure who's coming on yet, but we'll have some fun. Very excited. Really, hit me yesterday how, I'm very realist about when sports can start back up. And I know I've said it that I can't see it happening before January 2021, but I really want to see it happen, soon. I really miss being at the rink. Really miss being at the rink. Let me get these stats up for you. I knew I was forgetting something. Those bagel dogs were good, but they were actually they were very good. I have no complaints about them. Is this not updated? Come on and update. There we go. Stats. There's that. Let me press this. I can't believe Steven Stamkos scored. I cannot believe he scored a goal. I shouldn't be shocked. But he's a great. He's Steven Stamkos. We'll see you for the second period. About ready to get back here for the second period and may have lined up a little neat treat. A neat treat. Not going to say what it is yet, just in case we're not able to make it work technologically, but hoping that we can. Steven Stamkos gets himself a goal in his first game back. Hasn't played since February. Playing on the fourth line with Pat Maroon and Cedric Paquette. But he gets himself a goal. The second goal. Of course, Nikita Kucherov got that first one on the breakaway. Oh, she's here. Let's see. Tara, are you in Amalie right now? What's up? Tara's in Amalie Arena right now to watch. Can you show us what's going on in there? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi. Hold on. No.
I
Inside.
can't hear you.
It's okay. Can you just show us? Can you show us what's going on in the arena? Awesome. So Tara is inside Amalie Arena right now. I'm going to go full screen to her camera just to get a look at what it's like in there. Nice. Oh, very nice noisemaker. Hey, Andrea. That's awesome. What was it? Can you hear me? I don't know if I want to ask you what it was like when Stammer scored. Here, I'm going to put a question up. What? Oh, the game is back on. All right, Tara, have fun. All right, have fun. Have fun. That's cool. I just wanted to get a quick look at what was going on in there. Now we're actually back to the game. Hello, Darren.
That's cool, man. So they're doing a watch party there?
You're doing a watch
It
party.
looks like people are spread out enough.
Yeah, definitely are. Hold on one quick second. Let me do this and this. The puck is well down. The Lightning are on the power play still. Let me get my graphics up here. Start welcoming guys into the room. So I want to make sure everything looks right. Stamkos not on the bench or the ice for Tampa.
Uh-oh.
That's curious. That's very curious. They're scanning the bench now, and yeah, I don't see him on there. I mean, hey, he scored a goal. He came back and did that.
Did his job.
I got the link coming to you right now, Ron. Just give me 1 second. Dang, man. Ding, dang. There you go. There's for Kim, and there is for Ron. There we are. Aaron, I see you. Welcome, welcome. Whoa.
Holden's rooting for the Lightning.
The green guys are the bad guys. The Lightning get another one. Another one. Another one. Victor Hedman. Oh, my God. So, and that's a Victor Hedman goal. A little bit of a screen there in front, just enough that Khudobin couldn't see it.
Amazing.
Yeah, Pavelski was right
So
there.
good.
Probably flashed him. Well, here's what's curious about tonight's game for the Lightning. We talk about whether or not the superstars are going to show up. Kucherov scores. Stamkos scores. Victor Hedman scores. You got to be looking for Jamie Benn and Joe Pavelski and Tyler Seguin and Corey Perry to find a way to get some goals because the Lightning got their stars going.
What's up, man?
So how's things going with the pool there?
What is this? What is this?
The Lightning are up 3-1.
That's right. Sil, I'm going to send the link over to you. Ron, there he is. Boston.
Whoa, another jersey.
Is that a Boston BU?
Yeah.
Who is it, though? Who's BU on the back?
Nobody. So it's just a blank one a buddy of mine got for me.
Nice. A blank BU.
I've had this for a while.
The Lightning have their stars going. Yeah, you caught that, huh? You caught that.
Let me know when you get down to 18.
I'll do it. I'm at 18:07, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 18 minutes on the clock. Lightning hold a 3-1 lead. Second game in a row, the Lightning have rushed out to 3 goals, and now it's up to them to weather the storm, which is kind of weird.
They almost got the 4.
Yeah, considering
They're not done for the night.
no, they're not. This is the kind of game, if you've watched Lightning, this is the kind of game the Lightning could easily put 6 up, maybe a touchdown.
I thought we were looking at that the other night. So, but
Did you read my stat yet?
Let's see.
You might like that.
Stamkos became the second NHL player, first in more than 80 years, to score a goal while skating in his first game of the playoffs during the Stanley Cup final. The other was
come on, you got to read the stat.
No.
The other was Billy Taylor Sr. with Toronto in 19 some year. What year was it?
Oh, that was 1940.
Okay, I didn't say it. Poor Brian.
Tim. Great stat. Great stat.
That's a really cool stat. Unfortunately, it's probably in the year. Actually, Brian,
Yeah.
that was a good year for the Rangers.
I've heard a lot from people like Darren.
No, but no. That was a good year for the Rangers. That's
Great.
great. Billy Taylor Sr. scored that goal, but in a losing effort in that series.
Correct.
So let's flip this around and give you a positive and give you some good vibes. And that was a good series.
What year was it, Ron?
It doesn't matter the year. It matters who won. Right, Brian?
Yes, I appreciate it, Ron.
Thank you. There we go. Moving forward, folks.
I appreciate I really do genuinely
We
appreciate
know who's teacher, Pat.
However, people like Darren spent a majority of my childhood torturing me with that number. So it made me think
Life.
what's that? Darren?
My whole life up to 1994 was just screaming 1940.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to my world. Over and 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 over again. And the most satisfying time of hearing 1940 is when we chanted 1940 in the Garden after we won the Stanley Cup. That was
happy moments. See, so come on, man. You can.
That was an amazing moment. I forgot about that.
You know, maybe this is what you need, Brian. You need to talk about it. You need to release this feeling.
Fair enough.
You need 2 minutes to think about it. There you go.
Like Alexander Radulov's getting. He's
exactly nice segue.
Hooking there. Is that going to be a hooking, a tripping, an interference? Could be any number of these things. The Lightning look to go back on the power play now. Oh my God. I've seen this movie before. Like, Elise, I'm sorry. And it's not my fault that we sat next to a kid who just repeated it over and over and over again. I've seen this movie before, is what I was saying, where the Lightning are just clicking, and before you know it, they're putting that game. I did 9 goals. Like, they had 9 goals. They scored 3 of them in a matter of like 90 seconds. It's like you almost feel unfair. Maybe. What's the score of the City game?
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, it looked like crap in the second half.
Josh is going to come back on in the third, but you have some songs for his mixtape, Darren.
I do. Okay, first is Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews Band.
Crash Into Me, Dave Matthews. Okay.
Yeah, that's the opener.
That's the opener?
That's the opener. And then
I love this.
Hit me with, and then I want him to hit me with I'll Make Love to You by Boyz II Men.
Are these all like love songs?
Yes. And then I want Head Over Feet by Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
And then I want I Swear from All for One.
oh my God.
Do you have some Whitney Houston in there?
Hang on one second. Still just popped up that the feed he's watching, RDS, probably says Stamkos is out for the night. 2:30 played, 1 goal. Hey, you know what? That's 1 period. He went in, he got his goal, and now Lightning on a short bench, but you got to ramp him back up into play.
So is he injured or is this precautionary?
I would imagine it's precautionary. I mean, I would hope that he didn't get re-injured, playing 2 minutes and 30 seconds. He very well may have been, but
he may have tweaked something or
exactly. You got to keep in mind, it's not like, I mean, in a perfect world for the Lightning, he would have Stammer would have had his surgery. The Lightning went through the playoffs without him in a world like without COVID. The Lightning would have had I'm going to take Ron down for one quick second. And Darren, you good there? All right. In a perfect, like I was saying, in a perfect world, he would be now getting healthy enough to start working out training camp, and then he could ramp up his production, ramp up his just everything, and be able to be full speed once the season starts. But he wasn't afforded that luxury. There's no time for him to play. But I did hear on NHL Network that he had like 3 full speed workouts with the team and full speed practices. So I don't know. I mean, you guys know as well as I do that full speed practice still does not compare to playing in a game, especially a Stanley Cup final game.
Is that a Stanley Cup mug?
Why is it?
That's phenomenal. I'm going to get me one of those when the Islanders win the Cup. And yes, I agree that
Go ahead. Sorry.
I agree that Alanis Morissette sucks. These are not. These are love songs I want Josh to profess his love to me for. But yes, when the Islanders win a cup, I'm going to get me one of those.
I figured I wasn't allowed to get one until we won one. So when we won one, I took this thing everywhere. And so, you know how the guys have their day
of
with the
course
cup?
you did.
No, I took it to IKEA because we have a Swedish player, Backstrom. So we went down by the Russia house in D.C. for a job site. So we took it down there because we had a ton of Russian players. So
You fill
Is
it
it
up.
glass?
we took it to Giant because Oshie is a spokesperson over at Giant. So we took it over with Osh at Giant. So we took it everywhere. It was fun.
Nice.
So then my kid knocked it off the counter after it was washed. And
So it's not glass.
no, well, it's really sturdy though. But the sad thing is it broke the handle the top piece broke off, something like that. And I got a call from my wife saying, "Don't be upset." And I'm like, "What happened? It can't be that bad." And she's like, and my younger was so scared that I'd be pissed. I was like, whatever.
Oh no.
So anyways, I posted a picture on Amazon and somebody's like, well, check. Sometimes you can return them. And I had it for about 3 weeks, I guess. And it was the last day I could possibly return it. So they took the return and they sent me 2. So now I have 2 of them up there. So it worked. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
I'll have
Well,
to show
in the
you.
words
Huh?
in the word, so I dated a girl from Sweden in college. So to say cheers in Swedish, it's skur.
School?
Skur.
Did you
And to say like cheers, buddy, it's school tummy fun.
did you take that cup to
Stamkos back on the bench.
Is Stammer back on the bench?
Bernie's saying that.
All right, we'll take a. There he is. He's back out there. Still, it looks like RDS was not accurate. Well, that's interesting development. He's just taking a longer timeout.
Yeah, exactly. His intermission was like 6 minutes longer.
I was going to. What was I going to?
You said, did I take the cup somewhere? So, and then you started talking about
TVA. That's TVA.
yeah.
Did you take it to IKEA and fill it with that lingonberry? That is amazing. I'm a big fan of the lingonberry lemonade. And this week,
No, I did not. Unfortunately, I think we had water at that point. So, but the pictures were really good after that. So, like you said, and I think people were getting because I'm obviously friends with like a lot of people that are Caps fans, and a lot of people that weren't Caps fans but became Caps fans after we won.
I'm sure.
So there's a lot of people just in the hoopla. So, but a lot of people are getting a kick out of the pictures, and we tried to make it fun. So.
You're what the French call les incompetents. Home Alone. Great line. Hello, Rob. Thanks for joining, man. Rob, you got to come on the stream sometime. Not maybe next time.
I think you'd miss his lines, just like Vern. So
We
I
should
missed
have him
what?
come on Friday.
No, Friday is going to be ship shape and a lot of fun. The Orlando Solar Bears are going to join us Friday night watching together with us. Oh, Yanni Gordon nearly. Let me get everybody synced up here. We haven't really done that in a couple minutes. So I'm at 11:52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 11:40 on the clock. We're synced up and watching together. Les incompetents. No, we're not roasting Josh tonight. We're gonna roast Josh on October 6th when we're
Oh my God! How did you miss that?
scoring chances
Like
both
that?
nothing. Wow. When we do the draft party, we're gonna watch the NHL draft on October 6th, and that's Josh's birthday, and we're gonna roast Josh. So I think that'll be the night that Rob. I think Rob, you should make your big debut on the birthday roast. Yes, 50-minute set. That's what I'm saying. Actually, if you could do like 10 5-minute sets, so we can sprinkle them in over the night, because I love all the guys that come on with us, but I don't know if I can count on really well-written roast jokes from everybody. So, Rob, if you can be prepared to hit it running, that would be fantastic.
It's tough, man, because you have to know someone really well to roast them. Like I don't know Josh that well, so it's tough to come up with jokes, some material.
We know he likes Poison and Metallica, right? So.
And the Flyers.
He does like those. He likes the Flyers. He is all about Nintendo Switch. He is. Darren, you can just write a bunch of jokes about how he's still slaving away in radio or something like that.
That's good.
There's handles for money all the time. I mean, there's a lot of good ones that you can have.
That's a good point.
The icing, the whole thing. Oh, come on. Yeah.
When is it happening? What date?
October 6th.
Darren's like, that's a calendar right there, man.
That's the night of the draft, which is
off the block
from yesterday.
Hey, I might have to do a pre-recorded bit.
That works.
We're going on vacation.
Where are you going?
We're going to Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
It was on my top 100 list, yeah.
Dude, when you live in Texas, you go to Oklahoma for vacation.
I'm glad you at least got my laugh with me. What is it? Broken Bow?
What the fuck is Broken Bow?
Oklahoma. Let's take a look at Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
It's going to be the next big gang.
Oh, it's right there. Where's that still? Good question. Let's get share screen up here so we can show you.
United States, though. United States, buddy.
It's in Oklahoma. Of course, the only thing.
You got to zoom out to give them some perspective.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there. There's a Walmart.
Is that where they filmed Broken Mountain?
That's Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain?
Broken Mountain.
Colorado.
You got to zoom out to show you where it is. There you go.
It's Arkansas.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So what do they
Wait,
do there?
Is that a river right there? No.
Yeah, there's a lake, but we're renting a log cabin. And the log cabin has like a pool table and a hot tub, and it's just a
You're not going to stay at the 2-star accommodations at the Charles Wesley Motor Lodge?
No, we're renting like a brand new 2020 luxury log cabin.
Oh my God.
Luxury log cabin. That just doesn't sound right.
Here, I'll put it in the
Oaks Steakhouse and Grits. Wow.
Hey, Brian, Walt had a good one. Josh only likes one neighbor whose dog bit his dog on the wang. There you go.
You guys can't ruin all your jokes now.
Yeah,
you gotta save them.
With him.
There, this is where we're staying here.
Wow. Did you put it in the let me see. You know what the funny thing is about that? Is that when I put Broken Bow, Oklahoma in Google, it was the top result.
What the fuck?
What? Whoa, language. What? I know. It's contradictory. Watch language, blah, blah, but I'm just being a dad. I'm not a dad.
So, Sil, it comes with the moose head on the wall. That's what Sil says. After Sil, the 2020 premium log cabin comes with the animated moose head on the wall.
So Ron, no joke.
Tim, did something just happen in the Orlando City game?
Yeah, I think they're calling it offside, though.
Okay.
So no joke, Ron.
Oh, that's cool.
We looked at a lot of cabins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely offsides.
And if there was any dead animal on the wall, we didn't do it. Wait, that's not it. I don't know why that's not coming up. Hold on, let me get the direct link, Brian.
Speaking of dead animals, Have you ever seen an animal on a pitch?
Animal on a pitch?
Field, anywhere?
Football.
Of course, right?
Yeah,
So in MLS tonight down in Miami,
I've got it.
there's
I've got it.
a photo of an owl with a bird that it killed.
Yeah, that's it.
So you actually had like a murder on the field, on the pitch. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Did you choose to get the cabin with the air hockey table, bunk room, cornhole, foosball, gym member?
It's got a pool table and a hot tub.
Whoa! No retro video arcade?
No, it does. It does have a video arcade or something in there.
It looks. That's it right there. That main picture.
So the night we get there, we're gonna watch The Great Outdoors with John Candy.
Oh, great movie!
Yeah,
Great movie.
That'll make your kid want to stay inside the whole time he's there.
Was the owl sent off?
Good card.
Well, Aaron said he had a dog interrupt a college game last year.
I'm
Wow.
gonna try to take a picture.
Aaron bit the dog.
Babe, I want to go to a cabin too. I want to get out of here. Any good-
Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
I
Huh?
don't know if I want to go that way. I want to go up the Eastern Seaboard, I think.
And
Yeah,
we
but there's
got-
no mountains.
We got board games.
Up here?
I want to go to Asheville, North
We got-
Carolina.
We got board games, so we're gonna play Twister there too.
There's not a board game.
And we got. Remember Operation? Y'all play Operation when we were kids.
Yep.
We got him Operation. I think he'll get a kick out of that.
That's fun. The buzzer, the bones.
And I promised
You
Aaron
gotta-
I'm only gonna turn this on like an hour a day.
You got to turn.
You might only get like service for an hour a day, so it's all right.
You got to
No,
watch.
there's Wi-Fi there.
What were you saying, Tim?
You got to watch like a vacation movie. One of the.
Yeah, outdoors.
Well, no, the one of the where the road trips or whatever.
Chevy Chase. That's what.
Oh, the National Lampoon's Vacation.
Real tomato ketchup there, Eddie? Nothing but.
I see your picture there, Brian.
He's not old enough for vacation movies.
Let's see.
Yeah, you would have made Sports Center for that probably. If anybody was watching.
Why did you bring Naughty off?
Let's see. Oh my God, that's awful. That's awful. Where did it go? Hold on. Is this it here? No, that's not it. That's Ron Chinese fruit from the other night. No, that's not it either. Where did this picture go?
Oh, speaking of food,
Why? What? Why can't I find this? Where did it download to? All right, fine. I'll move it on the desktop if that makes you happy. What'd I tell you?
Another one, Rumpkin.
Got a touchdown.
another one.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
So I just want to point out that I said a couple moments ago that you had a Nikita Kucherov goal and a Steven Stamkos goal and a Victor Hedman goal, and now you can add a Braden Point goal. The Lightning they're running their game now. Uh-oh, look out. Lightning in 5. Wow.
Yeah,
What
they,
Honest, at the end of the second period, Dallas was pushing, and then Tampa's come out and pushed back in the second. So
They having Stamkos on that bench is electrifying. No pun intended for that team.
nicely done, bro.
So Elise said, Helen, Georgia. My wife wants to go there, but I guess the only good time to go is like Christmas.
Why?
They do some sort of crazy lights, and it's like supposedly really nice. And
Brian, ask your wife, dude.
About hell? Hell
No.
in Georgia? Oh my God, there's the owl killing the bird.
Nice.
nice.
Dallas is going to have a power play coming up here.
A power play opportunity. Nice save. And we're going.
I'm in here, or because there's a power play.
There's a power play for the for the Dallas Stars. It is 4-1 Lightning now, and Yanni Gord and Joel Hanley are having some words. Look for that bout later on tonight. We were just talking about vacation spots around the country.
Josh's entrance music.
Not Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is a fantastic vacation destination.
Coldwater?
Which place?
Philadelphia.
I'm not going on vacation to Philly. I'm not.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
No.
Why?
Because there's nothing.
Why not?
I
You
don't.
can go stare at the
You don't have an
statue
answer.
for
You don't have an answer.
all day.
I mean, I do have an answer, but I don't want to be insensitive with the answer.
Go ahead, say it.
I just don't want to go anywhere near the metropolitan area of the Northeast, from Washington all
Tri-state
the way
area.
up to Boston. Well, the tri-state area is New York, New Jersey, Connecticut for me.
Right.
But I'm just no. We're trying to go like up and a little west. Now, I will tell you this, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to do it because I feel like I can't just break open this idea without a little bit of planning. But what is
Ooh, that was
there?
close.
Wow.
Ron, I think I'm going to, like, if I have a day or 2, 3 off with nothing to do,
Yeah.
I might drive up to Washington to go to Wang Manor.
Okay.
Like,
we'll let Josh know and Aaron, and we'll get everybody together. We'll be standing on the parking lot. So
but no. Well, you can't eat inside?
no, I'm sure you can, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I trust the UV light. I mean, I don't know. I'll get back to
You
you.
like kill virus.
I do trust UV light to kill virus because it does. It really actually.
It's not a big enough light for all 4 of us. So
Well, I'll have my own UV light and I'll wand us all and I'll have my hand sanitizer and we will order the whole menu.
I
That's
don't know if I want to see what's on everybody as you warned us. Man, that's not good.
if I go up there, I'm ordering the whole menu. The whole menu. I'm talking about everything from page 1 to page 2 to page 3. The whole
See,
menu.
I was going to ask to go, but then I realized that could be a smelly ride home. So
Well, no, that's why we have the local dump, the Montgomery County dump right behind it. So you do your dump, you get in the car, and you go home. So you'll be all right.
Kill virus. Wow. Who saved that? Was that? Oh, that was Cernak that kept that out.
That looks
Wow.
like a professional sign, Josh. I mean, that looks like you got printed next day signs or something.
Minuteman Press. Minuteman Press.
Minuteman Press.
Coldwater.
This is actually the other side of what I wrote here, but it comes up backwards. So,
It took a man a minute to write it. So there you go.
I use the Sharpie. I got to do it this way. So. UV light kill virus.
Brian,
The 3 left of the period 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, and about 25 seconds left on Dallas's power play. Ron, you were saying?
Brian would then turn from being a life-size bagel to an enormous life-size wang.
Brother Byrne, if I come up there and you don't show up to Big Wang with me, and still, I mean, well, see, it sucks because Sil can't cross the border. If Sil crossed the border, he would be there with us. What happened, Tim? Did they score?
God, no.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, are you liking my? I meant to bust that last game. Are you liking my?
What, your cup? Is that your homemade cup?
Stanley Cup.
Here's mine. Here's mine.
Wait, what? He can? Sil can cross the border? Sil.
I don't think he can get back in.
so.
Though.
He can,
No, I don't think he can.
He won't be able to go back? Is that right? He
Who
just
knows?
can't. Oh, no, he has to quarantine when he goes back. I mean, that's a lot to ask for a Big Wang.
Did you say I agree?
Harold and Cord go to Wang Manor. Josh, if I drive up to Washington to go to Wang Manor, would you meet us for food?
Sure, it has to be during the day because I'm in Rockville, which is right around the corner from it.
Sure. We can do it
I'm
during.
so busy because I'm a radio
Well,
guy.
now he doesn't need anything else but icing.
What'd you say?
I said at night he only eats icing. So
No, I just had half a gallon of ice cream, so
no, okay.
Half
and
gallon.
I'm feeling it already because I feel like I got to take a big dump.
It was a pint of ice cream, not a gallon.
That's
Half
a
gallon.
nice
Big Wang.
Half gallon's the big bin, right?
What's that?
Half gallon's the big bin.
I don't know. It's from Trader Joe's. Their sizes are way off. They're not on the metric system.
It's a pint, right?
Sure. No, pint's the little one. This one was tall.
Yeah, so it's like Canadian price.
It's probably half a gallon. It's probably half a gallon.
I'm focused, thinking about Big Wang. I think Elise is basically saying that I'm welcome to go to Washington on my own. She's not being any part of that drive home after Wang Manor. And I will drive up there for Wang Manor.
You're going to drive from Florida to Washington, D.C.?
Sure.
What is it, about 13 and a half, 14 hours?
I don't know. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
I just drove by it the other day in Boston.
All right, let me see.
You drove what? You drove from here to Boston?
Yeah, I drove when I went up to Boston. I drove.
He went right by and didn't stop at the Wang. Unbelievable.
So it's on Frederick Road in Durwood?
Yeah, Durwood, yeah.
Durwood, yeah.
In between Rockville and Gaithersburg, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see directions from my house here in the Sodo neighborhood of Orlando to Wang Manor in Durwood, Florida. Durwood.
Yeah.
Petey already beat you.
Edie already put it up.
12 hours and 33 minutes. I can do that in my sleep.
That's easy. That's like two Tool albums.
When I drove from, yeah, right. Listening to them 3 times when you realize they're just still running from beginning to end and over again. That was my favorite and least favorite thing about Dark Side of the Moon was that Dark Side of the Moon has the heartbeat at the beginning and at the end, but it just goes one into the other. So, same with Pearl Jam 10. You never realize, is it over? Oh, once started again. We'll listen to it all through again. When I drove to New York, one of the couple times I drove to New York, I left Winter Park at 10 o'clock, Tim, and I was in Washington, D.C. at 8:30 the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
it's not hard.
If you leave early enough during the day, you can beat certain times of traffic. It's perfect.
That's why I drive at night.
Yeah.
Because at night, I mean, I made it to Virginia in 8 hours. Like, I made it in 8 hours where I am.
Bummer, Virginia. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's the longest road trip you've ever taken?
Just up the Eastern Seaboard from here to New York.
When I was younger, I went from Maryland to California and back.
You did?
Yeah.
Would you take 10? Which one did you take across? 80?
We took our time. Burns much better with directions. He used to work for AAA and flip trip tickets when he was like
a lot to ask for a big lane.
So Burn can tell you how to get anywhere, even with like construction right now. He doesn't need a GPS, which is really impressive. But
nice.
No. I think we went 80 back. I know that. So
great.
Good job, Rob. Oh boy. There you go.
No, I'm just trying to think about things like because once the hockey thing's done, I have to do something. Like it's been a lot of. I mean, it's dedication on all of our parts. It's not like this has been a hard thing to do. It's not quote unquote a job because I'm not getting paid for it. But doing 50. I mean, this is the 54th night. It's maybe been 8 days. We haven't done a stream, so 42.
Dude, let's do a podcast.
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to go to Wang Manor and do a live show from Wang Manor. And if Josh goes, I don't have to bring my roadcaster. I just need to bring microphones and headphones.
Oh, burn with a little shot across Petey's little bow.
5 minutes of extra time.
You can tell Petey how to get up from his dog bed. Come on. That's a lot to ask for.
And Burn also threw up 16 4-inch shots. Tampa in the second. Every period, it does feel like it goes back and forth because I thought Dallas was carrying in the first. Tampa's carrying here in the second, so we'll see what we're in store for the third. Three is a lot to ask.
It is a lot to ask, but it is also very doable. It's the dreaded 3-goal lead, right?
Yeah. No, it's going to be 4 goals here in a second if they can't get out of the zone.
That's a lot to ask for a big win. 2:30 left here in the second period, and the Lightning have control in the Dallas zone and the lead 4-1.
Goalie without a stick.
Yeah, Khudobin dropped a stick or lost it somewhere. How far is Philly from where you are, Josh?
What?
How far? Was that a sneeze?
Yes.
Bless you.
That was a Spider-Man attacking Darren.
Where are you? How far is Philly from where you are? Like, if we went from Wang Manor to get a cheesesteak in Philadelphia, because I will literally drive up to these cities just for food and come
It's about 3 hours up to Philly.
2 and change.
Can you take a train?
Yeah, normal times in traffic, it's about 2 and change. But
2 and change. Yeah.
I've hit 240 and I've hit 310 before. So
Now where I live, I can get from here to my favorite cheesesteak place in under 2 hours.
Okay.
You don't live in Chester, do you?
Chester, Maryland?
PA?
No, I do not live in Chester. Well, I'm not from Chester, PA, but no. Not far from Chester, about 30 minutes from Chester.
How about Reading? How far is Reading from you?
Reading is about 45 minutes north of where I'm from.
Really?
Yeah. Some
I
outlets up that way.
I drove to I know. I went to 5 spot. Andre.
How simple was that play? Such an easy play.
And now the question becomes: do we see Jake Oettinger? Aaron, help me with the pronunciation, please.
Hey, Brian, he threw it in front. He knew he wasn't going to get a shot off. He threw it in front to bank it off skates, and it just sat there.
Yep.
Ottinger.
Oettinger.
Ettinger.
And then Klingberg freaking bad bounce around away from him and went in the net, man.
Definitely seeing him in the third. Definitely.
Yeah, give Khudobin a break. You can't help. You got back-to-backs coming off. Vasilevsky probably plays both for Tampa. I mean, you might be able to split that one. So.
I mean,
Oh man, I can't. I kind of waited for this to happen with the Lightning. I mean, but look, Dallas is not out of it. They could easily come back and I mean, it's like I put in the post. It seems that the team that dominates the first 2 periods of the game really has to. Is that another sneeze?
What was that?
It's a very feminine sneeze.
No, I exaggerate because I'm obnoxious.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Then, yeah, you're right. It's not effeminate. It's obnoxious.
I'll be the first to admit it's obnoxious.
See, I was calling it, Brian. I was calling your goalie, your backup.
I hate you, Rob. Not seeing this series going 7. That's the so-called experts.
That's why I never claimed to be an expert, because I never said it was going to go 7.
That's an expert color there, Josh.
I am the least from an expert around here.
It's the end of the second period. The Lightning with a 5-1 lead, and we're looking at Jake Oettinger on his way into Oettinger. Man, Jake. What was 16 Candles? Jake. What was Jake's last name?
Jake Ryan.
Jake Ryan.
Molly Ringwald. That's all I remember.
Just gonna call him Jake Ryan instead.
I mean, everybody eats a birthday cake sitting cross-legged on a glass table.
That's a lot to ask for a big night.
Josh, did you hear my songs that I want on my mixtape?
Oh yeah, Josh.
I didn't. Can I get some of these?
Okay. I wanted to open with "Crack Into Me" by Dave Matthews Band. And then I want you to hit me with "I'll Make Love to You" by Boyz II Men.
Is this a mixtape for us or
you to me? Making a mixtape from you to me.
Are we? Is it going to be called "Making Out Mixtape"?
Yeah, totally. "Head Over Feet" by Alanis Morissette.
Stop for 1 second. First of all, if you want Josh to make you a mixtape, he should be the one filling him.
Or the whistle.
And if I'm going to make you a mixtape, that's going to cost you $298.99.
Now, even for
I'll give you a discount. I'll take the 99 cents off. $298.
I might consider that.
Is that an Orlando City win, Tim?
That is.
Okay, great. Perfect. Just want to make sure that I acknowledge it because I'm glad you're keeping me up on that. That's a nice big wing.
And how many owls were killed birds or?
Well, that wasn't in this game.
Okay.
That was in another game in
I
MLS.
was just making sure.
Darren, track 1 is Crash.
Yep.
Into Me. EMB.
Love to You, Boyz II Men.
I'll
Head Over Feet, Morissette.
BTM. 3 is Head
And then
Over.
I want "I Swear" by All For One.
I swear.
And then the headliner. You ready for the closeout?
So this is just a 5-song. Okay, good. 5-song set. I like it. Go ahead.
It's a little one. "Vision of Love" by Mariah Carey.
I had a vision of love.
It's a Vision of Love by Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fact that Whitney Houston is not on there upsets me.
I mean, I could go more. I could give you a 12 or 13 track tape, but I'm keeping it short. He's a busy guy.
Hey, I don't write. I'm not a court stenographer, okay, Aaron? Yeah, I do write slow, and I do have bad handwriting, but I care to retain the information. Should we put 9 Inch Nails closer on there?
That's got to be in the middle. That's got to be sandwiched between "I'll Make Love to You" and "Head Over Feet."
I was gonna say you have to have Nothing Compares to You by Sinead. That's a good call.
Wait, I can't play the music, can I?
No. Yeah.
Sorry. No, we can't.
I think you can play can you play 10 seconds of a song? I think it's 10 seconds. I think that's the podcast rule, 10 seconds. Well, that's what that dude told us when he came to our office.
Yeah.
You could just have Tim sing the songs.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
I'll sing.
How about Total Eclipse of the Heart?
No, that's nice.
I don't know the lyrics.
Josh, you could if you're feeling something, put it on there.
That's a nice big wing.
Yeah. You have carte blanche. You say whatever you want.
I'm like Robin.
You have carte blanche.
Ron,
We have to wait and see how this is going. So
what'd you say, Ron?
we'll definitely have to wait and see how this is going.
This guy has a big penis. Penis.
Hello, my name is Devin with HD.
All right.
We hit that root position D major chord and then follow it up with A.
I don't want to hear all that. I just want to hear the
Then
song.
we take it up a whole step in the right.
Oh my God, nobody cares.
Hold on, wait, Josh. I want to teach you something right now. You know, on your USB pot, if you press both of the buttons, you can hear the music in your headphones and not play it for everybody
Can you
else.
push them both at the same time?
Yeah,
On the USB pot. All right, so, but now you can't hear me.
I can hear you. Yes, I can.
You can hear me.
Yes,
But wait. So
I
wait,
can hear what you're playing. Yes, but I can hear you.
you don't hear that.
No,
You hear nothing at all.
no, I told you that's a
But how do you hear me? I don't hear me.
We can hear you.
because you're listening to the cue. It's like having
What if I did this? Do you hear the piano playing?
No.
no.
All right, so I can hear me and I can hear the piano, but the piano's muted. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Hey,
All
what
right, now I'm going to play it. So, all right.
What
Hey,
about
Hey, listen,
Hey.
that's not all I'm nailing. All right, if I'm making this mixtape right, that's not all I'm nailing.
Blank
comment.
doodle do.
Blank-a-doodle-doo.
Blank Willow.
Blank willow.
I just want
On my
to
mind,
thank you
Gene,
guys.
but pussy.
I've got cock.
wow?
I wrote mine sloppy, so I guess I have a sloppy pussy.
So Brian, do Tim and I get to be on Friday and the other two aren't? I mean, is that they'll be
No.
with each other?
No. I love you all, but nobody will be on with me Friday. That's a
Blank
nice big
willow.
wing. I think me, nice big wing. And I'm hoping that Jesse Liebman will come on with me, play-by-play guy for the Solar Bears, and then some guy will come on and in and out.
Not after we do this bit.
Well, thank you, appreciate this, guys, really do.
Yeah, they're gonna go off and look and say, hey, what is this all about? And they're gonna pick up this like segment of the show tonight.
Well, we'll tell them what it's about.
That's a lot to ask for a big wing. I mean, it's not like it's a Chinese restaurant. I lose focus thinking about big wing.
I do want to say that
Yes, go ahead, Tim. Please.
yesterday was like a terrible day for me.
What
I think Brian knows why.
I forgot. Well, maybe. Do I know why?
Yeah, one of my kids died.
Oh yeah, I'm so
And-
glad to hear that, dude.
And tonight you guys just like lifted me up. So
Good,
this is
man.
amazing.
Good. Hey, I want
Well, we're
to
very glad because
Love you, bud.
it's all about that. It's all
I
about
want to tell you, dude. Like, I honestly, like, I remember when you first started teaching those kids, and I remember I'm not very vocal in sharing things with people, especially like, we know each other, but we don't talk all the time or anything like that. I feel awkward if I'm like, hey, I feel like this is an awesome thing you're doing. Like, I'm weird about reaching out for that, but I always really admired that you did that. And it's the same feel I get with Ning is in the room now. It's the same feel I get doing the stuff with the kids there. Like, I'm not coaching them, but there's something about sports when you get kids involved. And I really admired that you taught them and did that. And I was really heartbroken for you when I saw that, man. I'm sorry that happened.
And it just proves like if he would have just stayed at where he was, I'm not going to go into too much details, but if he would have stayed where he was, stayed doing sports, stayed.
Yeah.
it'd be different today.
Yeah.
And I mean, I told my wife today, I was like, honestly, if I could right now, I would quit my job right now today and go into something that helps kids.
Sure.
Because it's just like enough is enough.
Yeah.
855,
Right.
34 degrees.
Stop. And that's, I mean, honestly, dude, I'm right there with you. That's why I do the stuff with the hockey. And that's why, like there's a couple of things I'm looking at employment wise and different job opportunities. And like by doing it, okay, I'm, it's a regular job, full time, blah, 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 the pay, yada, yada. But then I can't necessarily do all the things that I enjoy doing, especially for young people. And I'm one of those people who, like, in a lot of cases, you're not going to be able to reverse how somebody feels the older they get. But if you can show them at a young age just how to be just how to be responsible with their life and just be good, just be a good person and understand that not everybody is the same and yada yada, that you can really make an impact on people that young. So
no, I mean, for you, Brian, you could just go outside the radio station and say, oh, you're the new intern, slap them and turn them away.
No, I can't, and I never did that. Tim, let me tell you something that I was thinking about earlier today that I'm actually really quite proud of. Sabrina, who's on the News Junkie, she's my intern, and I can't wait to start a regular podcast. I hope that she'll come on with me, like as a guest. Sandra Ray on XL, she is a huge asset to the company. She was my intern, and I taught her. LT, who was at JRR, she was not my intern technically, but I taught her as much as I could. I taught at CSB. I loved sharing knowledge with people, and I was never bad to my interns. That was not my.
I was just blowing your chain.
That was not my MO. Well, the other guy that I worked with was.
I was basically saying to tell them not to get into radio because radio.
I don't tell them to get into radio. I tell them to do something. What'd you say?
CSB, go CSB.
What is this, Josh? Why did you screen share?
Oh, is that a Nintendo Switch? That's on sale right now that I could purchase if I could just get $298.99.
Dude, why can't you just pay the $25 a month?
$25 a month, done.
Yeah, I don't want to put them. I want to own it immediately. I'm a save. My birthday's coming up. It's 2 weeks away. It's 13 days.
QVC.
Okay, send $1. Send it to my Venmo. Then I need $297.99.
Josh, I tried to get on your PayPal the other day and it didn't work. So
my PayPal at Josh M Radio.
It didn't work. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I tried.
No, you didn't.
I did.
PayPal.com/Josh M Radio.
Oh, Aaron just upped the ante. He said, "I'll give you $1."
That's right.
At Big Wang.
Ugh.
Oh, nice. That's $2 for in person.
If you want that $1, you need to go to the Big Wang. I'm happy.
You may want to see your Big Wang too.
It meant a lot to me. Also thankful it gives me time to do podcast. Exactly. What about tax? Petey's is smart to go to Wang Matter and wanting to try Big Wang. I got you $1. You didn't think about tax, Josh? When you going to buy this on tax-free weekend? You think that Nintendo Switches?
No, I'm going to buy it in Delaware.
Nice, tax free. Yeah, but you're gonna waste the gas to get there.
No, I'm not, because I got to go to Philly. I go to Philly all the time.
Yeah.
How far are you from Delaware?
The actual border between where I'm at from Delaware is like
all right,
40.
It's not far from
48. My place to the Delaware border is 48 minutes away. 52 minutes. 52 minutes.
Let's say I drove up there to go to Big Wang.
Okay.
Then we went to go and get cheesesteak wherever Josh tells me to go to get a cheesesteak, because I will go. If somebody's from somewhere, I will go with them. Obviously, Ron and Aaron introduced us to Big Wang, so I trust Aaron. But what would I go to Delaware for?
Nothing.
Oh, you'd go for Grotto's Pizza.
Yeah, but there's a Grotto here near me. You don't need to go to.
Correct. There's one over in Columbia. Grotto's Pizza is a really good pizza. So.
All right, I'll be right back.
And Grotto's Delaware. So.
By the way, Elise has no idea I had this idea. I haven't mentioned this to her at all. This is all news to her.
She does now.
Surprise!
And now Pete even knows. I mean, God. So.
What games are you going to get first? We're going to turn this into a Switch talk now.
No, you just ruined the bit, man.
What games are you going to get?
Now it's out there.
You got to play Fortnite.
Josh, why do you want the Switch? Do you just want to show that you can fundraise $299?
No, I want to play. I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play WWE Battlegrounds. I want to play a bunch of stuff.
Sorry, Elise.
The first games, Robbie. I will probably get Mario Kart. That other Mario that just came out with Mario 64 on it, and WWE Battlegrounds. Those will be my first few games. Yes, Christiana Mall, right on the way. That's right. Yep. I drive right past it. I know exactly where it is.
Petey said, "I a dog," and even I know that there's tax. I a dog.
It falls apart at the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ron. I'm
Use
sorry.
Proper punctuation, huh?
Sorry, it's paypal.me/Josh on radio.
I told you it didn't work. I did try. Thank you. God bless. Have a good night. See ya. There you go.
Good night, Cleveland.
Exit stage left. I had to think about which way left was on the screen, though, so I did go to my right. So
There it is. It's right for you on the screen.
I have that problem too. I'd like to go to Wang Matter. I'm wanting to try Big Wang. I keep pointing to the Stanley Cup, and I see it on that side of me when I'm looking at it, but I know that it's next to me here, so I need to just be conscious of not looking at that screen.
So, Josh, just think about how much money you lost by having paypal.com/Josh. You could have lost like $1 or $2 over the last couple weeks. I mean,
Aaron,
last four of my phone for Venmo confirmation. What?
You want to make sure he's sending it to the right person, maybe.
But I don't.
You don't have to give it out on the stream. Just send it to him or whatever.
Right.
Hey, I mean, you don't have to do that either.
Aaron, you can message me. You can message me.
You can message me. I know I'm the big DC 101 guy that you listen to.
By the way, 7:45, 62 degrees outside.
My grandmother took a fall last night. She broke her hip. She might never ever walk again.
My grandmother.
68 degrees and rain right now. 7:44.
Her head went through the windshield.
Her head went through the windshield. What a great movie. So Ron, we were talking about the dreaded 3-goal lead, but now it's a 4-goal lead for the Lightning. You think Dallas is back in this game at all? Ron is not.
He's on mute and he's
Josh,
busy.
Josh, what's your radio name?
Josh.
Oh, it's just Josh. You don't use the last name or anything?
Josh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't use my last name on air because it's too Jewish.
Yeah.
And because I'm on multiple, I'm not being like I'm being legitimately serious here because I'm on some different stations and some of them include country. If I said Josh Markovitz on a country station, they'd be like, "What is this Jew doing on my radio playing my music?" So,
Josh, I started my radio career in Florida, and my name was Darren Cohen. So
that is your name.
I changed it to David Chase, like immediately.
Nice.
To hide my Jewiness. So I totally get that.
Well, I give Brian a lot of credit. I give you credit, Brian.
You forgot the part where you were called Gooch.
Well, yeah. So I was David Chase to start when I was doing traffic. When I got to Planet Radio, which was a rock station, guy named me Gooch. And then I went out drinking with another buddy of mine on JRR. We got really drunk on Crown. And then he's like, I don't want to call you Gooch anymore. Let's call you Chase.
What were you going to say, Josh? You were about to give me some sort of praise.
Yeah, I'm. Well, first of all, I love how you're Brian James on the air. I do.
No, on 90s Plus only.
Okay. Well, my old program director, who was also on a couple of stations, and he's still on the station now. He goes by Michael James, and James is his actual middle name. But I can't. No offense to you, because I like yours. But when people do that, ugh.
It's my real middle name, Brian.
Right.
My first middle.
Well, my middle name's Matthew, so I don't want to be Matthews. There's too many of those on the radio.
No, I have another idea for you for a DJ name. I was thinking about that before after we were talking earlier today. Like, I am curious to know what your DJ name was in the past, unless you just have always gone by Josh.
I've always gone by Josh. I do DJ Josh when I do parties and stuff. Like, hey, everybody, welcome to Darren's Bar Mitzvah. I'm DJ Josh. Uncle Joe, come up and like candle number 4.
I think I have a good DJ name for you, though.
DJ David Starr.
DJ Marquis. because it's a part of your last name, and then it's Bismarcky. It's a 90s kind of sound. And then you can just step right away from that. And then go the Bismarcky, and then it's the 90s feel, and then it's part of your name. Go ahead, sound effect. I'm sure you're waiting for. Great name. It's a great name.
Oh, Josh, Rob's saying check your PayPal.
But here's the thing with me. Okay, I started with.
Hey,
I started with.
we're getting there.
Did it come?
I have $8 from Ron.
$8.
What a random number.
No, it came from an Ovechkin fan, so you got $8.
Oh, $8. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I thought you were giving me half a.
It's a Hockey Now show, so it had to be hockey related, I think.
Yeah, it is hockey
Well,
related.
you could have given me $20.18.
No.
Sure.
I don't know you that well. That was a special time for me. So no.
$20.18 the year the Capitals won the Stanley Cup.
No. I could give you 29 cents for Jake. Hey, Brian. Come on, Brian, say it.
How old is this guy?
Jake Ettinger?
21.
Yeah.
21. I see it. 21.
I can give you 29 cents for a 21-year-old.
It's his second career NHL appearance. I want to touch on something real quick before. Actually, let's get into the period, and then I want to mention what they just showed and what Brother Byrne pointed out in the comments. Give me 1 second to get there. Puck's down. Let's get you synced up here. I've got 1955, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm way off.
Keep going.
49, 48, 47, 46, 45. I'll count it down to 19 also.
43, 42,
41, 40, 39, 38, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 19.
I need 25.
28, 27, 6, 25, 4,
Got
3.
it.
Okay. I want to bring this up because it is it's an anniversary.
Purpose.
What'd you
I'm
say?
not sure if Josh was doing the 25 on purpose.
No, it's just where I was. Literally, that's where I was.
Rob the DJ Crickets. Cut it out, dude. Ning was actually Ning loved old school breaks and all that kind of that old housey music. He used to DJ when he was younger. But I wanted to point out that it's the anniversary of Manon Rhéaume playing in the NHL. First woman to play in an NHL game. She came in as a backup for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was really exciting when she came on and played. She played real well. She ended up coming and playing RHI, Roller Hockey International, and she played for the Rock and Rollers. And I got to watch her play very often. And I tried to do some research into it. Aaron, you might be able to help me with this, but the give me 1 second, Ning. I'll send the link over. But I think the first men's professional game, which featured 2 female goalies, was a Roller Hockey International game, and it was the New Jersey Rock and Rollers. Manon Rhéaume played for them, and the Pittsburgh team. I forget the Pittsburgh team was in Roller Hockey International. It might have been the Phantoms, but I feel like that's not right. Aaron Witten was the goalie for there. So it was just something I remember from my childhood. Today's the anniversary of Manon playing for the Lightning, so just wanted to throw that out there and point it out. Now, I started in radio. I was the big kahuna. And then I went over to JRR, and Pat Lynch wanted me to call myself Gotti because I had this thick New York accent. I sounded Italian, New Jersey, New York.
Isn't that appropriation? Isn't that a little bit of cultural appropriation?
I get what you're going for, but I'm going to probably find something different. Like, if I'm going to have that feel, I'm going to try a different guy than that name, which is synonymous with the best and the worst that life has to offer. So I ended up thinking of the Bull, Sammy the Bull Gravano, Notorious Mafia Hitman, blah, blah, blah. I'm a big guy, so Bull works. And then for hockey,
at least you were a bear.
A bear?
Yes.
A bear.
Yeah, I love the guy. I'm Drunky the Bear.
Oh, Drunky the Bear.
Yeah, love him.
I keep forgetting that they even called him that. Nah, he's been Tom Van for so long for me. I've forgotten about that. But then for Hockey Now, I use Brian Sklover, obviously with the PA announcing. Brian Sklover. That's my name.
I've never heard of him.
You never heard of that guy? Yeah, he's not anybody really impressive. But it was the Pittsburgh Phantoms. I thought so, Brother Byrne.
I didn't want to interrupt you while you're talking. Yeah, I had it. I was like,
No, I appreciate it. For some reason I thought it wasn't right.
Wait,
Now-
hold on. Can I back up to Jeff's DJ name?
Which?
Jeff Ning, DJ Slant. Wonder where that came from.
Oh,
That's terrible. Did he come up with that himself?
Probably.
Hey. I mean, I was going to be DJ David Starr because I just thought that made sense.
I think David Starr. I like DJ Marquis for you. All right.
comeback time.
Ning, I'm going to send the link, but please just try not to go too overboard tonight. Trying to keep it a little bit cleaner than we can.
he's getting warmed up though on the comments.
Yeah, I know. I'm already regretting it, but it's all
He's
right.
gonna be naked when he comes in.
I hope he's not. I really hope he's
Last time he came in, I think he had that ultra tight cap shirt on, right?
Yeah.
4-on-4 here. I prematurely played the penalty sting, but it is going to be a 4-on-4 here.
Aaron gave me $1.01. $1.01 penny.
DC 101, baby.
DC $1.101.
Yeah.
DC 101.
DC's rock station.
So do you work from home then?
Go Bolts. When I'm on the air, I'm usually at home. But I go in every morning. I wake up at 3:30.
Yeah.
Bern had a good point. If you want Jeff cleaning up, might be broadcasting from the
I know.
That's for what you want there. I mean, that might be even worse, the clean version.
I know. I'm really nervous right now. But I'm not. Jeff, I sent the link over to your Facebook, Jeff. So that's Jamie Benn and Jan Ruda.
I don't know if that's a good idea messing with Ben, man. It's like poking the bear at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He's got to be pissed. And he looks like a bear with a big beard.
Let's see. Did you get anything from a Braves fan, Josh? Oh,
I did. Shout out to Rob. Sent me $5. It says to Kidney Crosby, a Braves fan.
Wait.
What?
Rob, you $75?
Five.
You
What the
said
hell's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Well, if he sent me 75, there's 70 missing from it. So
Cat's out of the bag, everybody. I'm actually charging Josh to come on like a brokerage show. So all the money that you're sending him is really going back to hockey now for the baseball card. Oh, I want to try a hockey card. Let's see.
I took it off my not so co-host check. That's what I did. So that's
All right. Now just give me a second before everybody gets all excited, or everybody starts getting riled up. Just give me one quick second. Tilt it down a little bit more. Why do you want us to see? You're hiding the TV, but all we see is the ceiling fan. And that's basketball on in the background anyway. We're not going to get in trouble for that. No, it's not. That's hockey. Now, thank you, Pete. Real quick, Pete threw over $1 in honor of the Rangers' #1 pick and 11 in honor of Lafreniere's Rimouski jersey.
breaking news. They trade the first pick, Pete.
Shut up.
Lafreniere.
I'll give you $200 right now
Okay.
if you can do 200 straight push-ups.
I can't do 200. I'm going to die. You want me to die? I can't die.
Okay, so hold on one second. Rob clarified that he did say he would pay if you jumped on a stream after a Flyers loss, and you did. So he came through on his deal.
Nice.
So that's a great.
I just paid him $5.
He did. No, Aaron, Darren took care of me.
All right. Now, hold on one second. Now, please let me.
That's for the music.
Hold on. Nobody get excited here. But listen, Jeff, we've just got to try to make it like a notch less than the usual.
Oof.
Why? Who's
Yeah, we can't even hear him.
Did you get a bigger Caps jersey? It looks a little bigger.
Actually, this is the perfect Ning. We can see him and we can't hear him.
I don't know if that's perfect or not. He gets that itch cream out from the Toronto series.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, you
It's
can't
like-
hear me?
Yeah, now we
No.
got. Damn it.
No, you see, we should have acted like we couldn't hear him. Just be like,
Yeah. Well, who knows what he would say at that point? Come on now.
Why is that jersey so tight on you, Ning?
Who's watching?
Well,
It's from when I was like 10 years old.
It's well, it's not
Well,
that
actually,
anybody.
Palmer was traded in 1980.
Yeah.
So I was 8 years old.
Edie. Oh my God!
Is that a Ken doll shirt?
That's a sweet shirt, though. That's sweet threads. I'll come down with my red and blue Sharpies and draw your stars on, buddy. It's all right.
So we're gonna have the Solar Bears on Friday night with us. So I'm just trying to make it more family friendly for everybody because I'm excited that they're coming on and just want to try and. We don't need to change anything. This is our show. This is what we've been doing for 54 days. I'm not trying to break out the soap and clean it all up. I'm just saying that, we're, trying to maybe
no nut shots.
Brian,
yeah.
Brian
Exactly.
wants to dip his toe in the deep end, but not completely jump in the deep
Right.
end.
Right.
Just
And
saying
definitely on Friday night,
a little bit.
you will be.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Should you not
Warner's
repeat
a
what you just said? Hey, what's going on with that skills thing? That's news to me.
Oh, I told you I was doing it, didn't I? Like I told you about it. I planned it.
I don't think you, not as far as you having any kind of solid details about it. Oh, Ron jumped off. Here, John. We'll be here, Ron, when you get back. Go ahead, Nick.
I got a spur in my butt about 2 months ago and decided let me put something together. So I put something together with all the skills and everything. And then I called Skate Zone and they were interested, but then COVID hit them pretty hard. So they were like, that's not something they really want to do.
Right.
And so then I went to Hertz and I asked them and they said they'd be interested. I talked to Tony Lessel, who's the hockey director over there. And he said, yeah, we'll do it. And so I got with his club and they put it together for me. I mean, I put it out there and they registered. And so right now,
is it a one-day thing?
we have.
Oh, wow.
So the way I have it set up. What's that?
That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal.
Hang on, we got a good goal. Miro Heiskanen gets the Stars their second goal of the night. It's now 5-2 Lightning. Let's take a look at this goal. There was some confusion. It kind of hit Vasilevsky on the back and then rolled down, and then it found its way into the net. Probably a garbage goal to the definition. Are they going to give it to Heiskanen, or is it going to be Jason Dickinson, his second? Did he touch that?
No, it wasn't Dickinson. It was
Well, Dickinson through the crease. Pavelski was right there too, so we'll have to see. I don't know. Too hard to tell. Someone's figuring it out though. 13:06, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 13 minutes left here on the clock. Lightning have a 5-2 lead. Do you need me for that one, Ning?
Well, I didn't ask you about it because I mostly need people on the ice.
Okay.
And it's a one-day thing. We're just driving down in the morning. I'm not sure if there's a spot for but I'm trying to think if there's a way, if there's a need, because I want to do cameras, but I'm not sure exactly how. I want to kind of see how this goes before I do anything else.
Well,
trying to.
But you're gonna need
sounds
music.
like you need a 360 camera.
I'd love to have something like that.
Yeah, that'd be rad to have. But what about music and announcer?
Let's talk. I mean, are you available to grab lunch maybe tomorrow or Friday?
Yes, actually, yes. And I was actually thinking of going to Las Patas tomorrow if you want to meet me over there.
Yeah, sure. Let me check
Is
my
it too
calendar.
All right.
No, it's not far from me.
Now, Josh, Las Patas, are you familiar with Las Patas? Is from Philly. Are you familiar with the name Las Patas?
I am not.
Let me take a look where in Philly it is. But they're the best cheesesteaks in Orlando, like hands down.
Where's that at?
Las Patas on Lee Road, next to.
See, I don't go that far out when it comes to food.
Spotted steaks and hoagie. Aston, Pennsylvania. Where's that?
Oh,
Austin, Massachusetts. Hold on. Let me see here. Robbie, I saw you make a comment before. I love how I still have not really just listen to us while doing chores. Hey, there's not really much to watch. That's a lot to ask for a big lane.
Penalty, Con.
I'm literally writing my entire roast.
What are you doing?
Right,
are you really?
I'm writing
Ooh,
my
I got a
entire
good
roast set.
Austin, Massachusetts. Where is Josh? Aston.
Oh, Aston, PA. Yes, that's in Delaware County. Yep. Aston, PA. I've been there, and there's a place called Barnaby's that I used to DJ at in Aston.
Okay.
From Asheville, North Carolina.
Well, this place is just north of 95 and 322.
Yeah, that's I'm sorry.
Conchester Highway.
Yeah, that's in Delaware County. That's it's right where Chester County and Delaware County meet, but it's Aston, Pennsylvania. It's like there's a college out there too.
That's north, right?
North of Philadelphia? No, it's south of Philadelphia. It's just above the Delaware border.
Yeah, it's like south, right on the river. Anyway, that's the place we're going tomorrow. Josh, while you're here, while we're me and Ning are going to go tomorrow.
Oh.
Phyllis Spot is down here, which is the same as the one up there. But Darren, hey Ron, you're back. So I think Josh, the guys, and me have a couple of questions for you involving the roast. We need some information from you.
I wrote my entire set. I'm totally good.
You're already done?
I literally wrote my entire set. It's probably 5 solid minutes. Get me done early in the roast because I'm going to be on vacation. I'll jump on, do my thing, jump off.
Is this the roast of me on my birthday? Is that what we're talking about?
I wrote the whole fucking thing.
You already wrote a roast for me?
I wrote it right in the last 10 minutes. I have a solid 5 minutes.
You
don't save it.
Josh,
hey, wait, hold on. Does Ning own any shirts that aren't tight? Anything?
My soccer shirt when I was a kid.
Do you have any shirts that sit like this? Is everything that is
it's my soccer shirt from when I was a kid.
Were you 10? Like, is that your age on the back? Is that the age group you were in when you played? Oh yeah.
He was the man wearing the number 10.
He had a size 12 shoe.
Hold on one second, because Dallas is going to have another power play here.
They're going to score. They're going to bring within 2.
It's like
comeback time.
So Brian, it's a 4-goal lead, worst lead in hockey. We'll find.
It might be. I always thought it was the dreaded 3-goal lead, but it looked like it was Shattenkirk that got the penalty there.
And we're getting the Jeff Ning.
He's trying to catch up to shirts. Like I mean, I'm way ahead of him during the streams. So
yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Nice.
By the way, $31.30.
Is that who's that? Belfour, right? 29.
So when I was a kid, I played on a team we called Niagara Salt Hammers, and this was our logo.
Right, there you go.
And who's on the back? Ning.
It's so my actual team. I played.
It's so funny to see like jerseys and embroidery from like, I mean, not that you're an old man, but even from our childhood, like they're just like you look at it today, and I could print something in my house that looks nicer than that.
Nice hole in the jersey there.
Oh my gosh!
Is that your finger or?
Oh God!
No, just happy to see it.
First month's payment right there, Josh. Go get your.
I'm not doing it monthly. I don't want monthly. I want to do it in one shot.
Well, you need to find a stream every month, and there you go.
Right. Well, then I'll have to do it for a year.
Brian, can you see this?
Yes, I can.
So this is the skills. This is kind of the stuff I spent time putting together. So here's the fastest skater.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Let me put it up. Okay.
So you got like the fastest skater goes along, but in the middle at the same time, we do like create the wraparound challenge.
Zoom in there, Brian.
You wrap around, and then we have.
It's about the best I can do, Tim.
Yeah, we got accurate passer. accurate
Nice.
shooter type of thing. Accurate passer from here, and then they shoot on the targets there at the same time. And then you got this is like what is this one? An accurate saucer pass. So these are all obstacles. You got to pass it over and then into the net. Here's the hardest shot. That's the targets.
Yep.
And then last one is like an obstacle course at one end, and then breakaway challenge at the other. So that's kind of how it's going to work. And then after that's done, we'll put the teams together based on how they ranked, and we'll do a 4-on-4 tournament.
Oh, so you do the skills, and the skills qualify you for 4-on-4.
Well, it doesn't qualify you. That's how we decide on the
ranking.
So
Who plays who?
Tournament. So what's called a scramble. And so what we do, we have 16 players. So basically, we rank them 1 through 16. The top 4 go into a grouping of 4 different teams. Then the next 4 go into 4 different teams. So then the 4 teams will play each other. Like 1 and 2 will play, 3 and 4 will play. Then we'll split the teams up again and come up with 4 new teams. They'll play 4 games each, and each game that you win as a player individually, you get 2 points. If you tie, you get 1. If you lose, you get 0. With the teams all being mixed every time, eventually you'll end up with, we'll rank them again, and then the top 8 will make 2 teams to play a championship kind of game.
That's awesome. You gotta have music. You gotta have music and announcing.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of on-the-fly stuff with keeping up with stats and all that kind of stuff too.
Sure.
Are you going to show the players like the rankings after every game? Because somebody could throw the game to keep somebody out of the championship game.
I know what you're saying, but I know what you're saying.
Petey said, "Does London know that you're wearing her clothes?"
Petey, come on, hey Bern. Petey's going for first start tonight with some of these comments.
London's sleep.
That's funny. That's cool, man. I'm glad you got it together. All right.
Oh God, look at the hole in the armpit.
Hole underneath in the armpit. Jeez.
Did he just drop down to the ground?
I think
he did. I think he did. All right. We've got is that Marcel Dion on the screen there? Is that
That's my Jeff Ning shirt.
You guys went from the nude bros to the too tight bros.
Yeah.
Hey, don't pull another hammy.
Hey, we got the color scheme.
I'm getting a lot better, I'll tell you.
They almost have the same colors on right now with Walt's camera up there in Canada.
Yeah, for real.
Almost right. It almost looks like blue and yellow.
Yep.
Hey, also,
here's my special guest. Here's my special guest tonight. This is Cameron, the hipster. I'm the titanium hip, and this is the hipster.
What's going on, Cameron?
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cameron's been tuning in a little bit.
Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, he's fine. He came. I had to pull him by the beard to get him in here. Or the man bun back here. Sorry. Yeah.
So Walt, if who dropped off? Who did we lose? We lost Darren.
Darren.
Special moose tint. Nice.
If I was to go to Seattle, could I drive? You can't leave the border. You can't cross the border, can you?
Can't cross the border. No, it's closed. You can only enter unless if you've got dual citizenship, or if you're some sort of a healthcare worker that works over here, which there are people that commute across the border daily.
What if you're an international spy?
Yeah.
What if you have a special mission at Wang Manor?
Wang Manor.
That's a lot to ask for a big night. Wait, who is that?
Doesn't want to be on the camera.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Good.
Hello,
Becky.
Hello.
Hey, there we go.
Camera.
Now, is it Rebecca or Becky?
Becky, it was very important for you to come on and show face because everybody thinks that Jeff is just this weird vagrant that I know that
wears tight shirts.
That wears really tight shirts and
How? But I want to know, how do you do it every day? I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, at least from what we get on this stream.
Doggy style.
Oh,
yikes!
There it is.
It's my fault, guys. I teach that.
Hey, hold on one quick second because we missed.
And that was the part where the Solar Bear said,
Mikhail Sergachev.
Say goodbye to the Solar Bear.
Yep.
For I'm ignoring you for 2 minutes. And Dallas has a chance to score here on the power play and pull within 2, but really stupid penalty from Sergachev there, but it might have been an easy fall.
I don't know if your feed showed it or not, but up here they showed a feed of Khudobin talking to Radulov on the bench. And you could tell that he was just by the way he was talking to him. Radulov was getting irritated a little bit, but I think Khudobin was telling him, "Hey, man, you can't do that. You can't be, hooking and shit like that when it's unnecessary."
Right.
There's so many undisciplined penalties tonight, though. The lazy stuff.
Yep. And now Radulov, I saw on the screen, he's back in the locker room. He's not even on the bench for Dallas right now. So,
yep.
But you know what though? It's we could talk right now about how the Lightning are in control and they're just taking it to them. They're doing what they have to do, but we could very easily be sitting here.
Holy
we could easily be sitting here Friday night looking at a 2-2 series. I mean, I know I joked and I said Lightning in 5 before when they put 5 up in with no effort at all.
Right.
I mean, it's I don't expect Dallas to just roll over and lay there while Tampa does their thing.
Right.
I mean, I can easily put on my Lightning shirt for Friday.
Whoa.
That's how he does it. That's how he.
I mean, you think about it. Khudobin had to be human. Khudobin had to be human sooner or later. Think about how good he's been throughout this playoff run.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Right.
Are they baked or are they store bought?
Does that matter? Does Brian look like the type of guy that says, is this store bought or baked?
There's something. No.
My beautiful, angelic, amazing, smart, wonderful, very talented wife, Elise, did purchase a tub of cookie dough, and these are combination store-bought, combination baked.
Well, then
put yourself on full screen so we can see them better.
Say both. I mean,
you want to see them? These are just the
full screen. Let's see.
Yeah,
see,
bring up those. Yeah.
This is the other night when. Ooh, look at those.
Yeah.
Look at those.
They look good. They almost look like Toll House. They're solid.
They are.
Do they always, Brian, do they always come in pairs?
No, I don't know. There might be more out there. I'm excited because we started using. Do you guys have this thing? It's called a
air fryer.
Hey, what's the pizza thing called?
Pizza fryer.
Bad.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
The
Tom
door
Cruise,
was wide open.
Katie Holmes, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
a pizzazz. Do you guys
George
have
Foreman Grill?
Heard of a pizzazz?
No.
We're not losers.
You are a loser because you don't know it. Now that I've learned the lesson, pizzazz pizza maker.
Pizza maker.
Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut. Let me share the screen of the pizzazz.
Oh my God, he just missed that net. Oh,
yeah, that was close.
So this is it right here. Basically, what it is underneath the pan is a heating element, and on the inside of the hood is a heating element, and you put something on there and it spins and it cooks. It is the way to make a frozen pizza.
It looks like one of those Ubangi lips.
A what?
A Ubangi lip from Africa.
How much is that thing?
$49.
That's not bad.
You can almost buy one, man. You're at 31.
It's the way to make a frozen pizza, but we also learned.
How does it get the center?
So, because it's a heating element underneath, and this thing covers. I mean, look, you see the picture. It hits
the pizzas I buy, they're square.
Well, I think it must use UV. It must be UV light on there.
No, it's not. There's UV works.
It kills viruses and heats pizza.
But we started exploring early with making the cookies on that, and it came out good. But you had to flip the cookies, and they weren't really like cookies; they were like bars. And but nonetheless,
I'm glad. Oh wow, there's pizza there.
What's that, Nate?
I said, wow, it looked like it made a pizza.
Like, can you cook like chicken wings or something on it?
Oh yeah,
whatever you want on there. I reheat chicken wings on there.
What size plate is that? Is that like a 9-inch pizza or a 13?
That's a Brian size. Yeah.
That's like stop. That's like about. I mean, we put a tombstone on there or a DiGiorno, and it fits with maybe an inch to spare on the outside. It's pretty
What's the
solid.
overall difference between that and an oven?
It cooks it perfectly.
How long does it take, Brian?
About 12 minutes.
No,
That's not bad.
Hey, Jeff, what jersey is that one?
Yeah, what are you wearing there, Jeff?
Cat.
This is Don Cherry. Say hi to Don Cherry.
Hello.
I'd rather see him in his suit, his custom suit.
Yeah. This actually. So Brian, you see my Homer Hawks jerseys?
I don't know that I have.
No, I've seen the Homer Hawks jerseys. I've seen them up here. So
No, Solar Bears is where Brian
So-
works at. That's
I had I made the Homer Hawks jerseys, and I had a team come in from Finland about 10, 15 years ago to play roller hockey tournament. And so I gave them one of those jerseys, and they gave me this. So this is just a men's team from Finland.
oh, it's like a soccer swap. There you go.
Track of these comments. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm lost the Rob said, Becky, blink twice if you're in danger.
Isn't it this?
That was a great time.
Aaron said, Target trying to brand Khudobin as the Russian machine. There can only be one, and Russian machine does not break, or whatever your blog says. Josh, have you ever seen a cookie before?
I'll refrain from making any jokes right now.
Oh my God. UV like
UV like kill virus.
Petey said a 14-inch pizza. But you know what's great? Like if you go to the pizzeria and you get a pie, you bring it home, you put it on there to stay warm. Oh man, it's real good.
18.
Hey, have you ever heard of Donato's?
I miss Donato's so much. That was the best the best.
You know they're back.
Where?
In Orlando. Where was I the other day? Good. Oh, University and Goldenrod.
Donato's, like the one that used to be here?
Yes.
Like they cut the pizza into
square, like ish. Yeah.
Dang, I'm going to Donato's tomorrow. No, I'm not going there. I'm going to Espada's. I'll meet you there.
So Cameron was
Did you
just
know
telling me
that
where Ottinger came from. Ottinger came out of Boston College. He took place of Demko when Demko came to Vancouver.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Ron, Ron was wearing a BC jersey. BU. You were wearing a BU jersey earlier, right? Oh, you still are.
Right there, yeah.
BU, yeah.
Featuring 100 pepperoni pieces.
Oh, it's getting sloppy out there now. Who's in the middle of that? Seti Paquette and Pat Maroon. It's who you'd expect to be in there pushing people around.
Hey,
And
Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza. They changed their the one on Altamont. They changed the store.
They did.
I got a call here, I
They
think.
got rid of the sit down restaurant and they turned it into like basically
Here we
like
go. There's some punching going.
they got rid of the bar and everything.
Is it Paquette?
I love their food.
Well, there was a hit at the blue line.
You like their food, Jeff?
Oh, I love their pizza.
I'm not wild about the pizza. I like the wings and ribs.
Oh yeah. I like the pizza. I like they have a meatball and ricotta. It's really
It's
good.
real good. There's a place over here downtown Colonial and Bumby called Tomasino's, and they have a meatball and ricotta pizza. It's really good. Oh man, I can't believe we watched the whole game. We haven't really talked a whole lot about hockey.
Good. No, I'm kidding.
What'd you say?
I said good.
Well,
we need to talk more about my Switch, but
I was thinking about Elise and
somebody.
It started to dawn focus thinking about Big Wang. We had all these series and all these games to talk about, and now we only have two teams to talk about. So there's not like we can talk about this game or that game or anything. Pat Maroon looks like he just got another 10-minute misconduct, and he won't shut up.
He's going to get 10 more. He's going to get 20.
that's funny. His jersey says Maroon 14. I only know Maroon 5. I didn't know there were more.
Maroon is.
Don't be
I laughed, Josh.
I lose focus thinking about Big Wang. That's a nice Big Wang. Now I definitely want some Big Wang, and it's a lot to ask for a Big Wang. You guys enjoy yourselves because this ain't coming Friday. Now I think
nice
about
Big
Big
Wang
Wang
for
for a Big Wang in my lap.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The
somebody
Lightning-
got it.
Gurianov just took a puck in the face. Looks like he's just going to the locker room. The Lightning have the opportunity to put this game away on the power play.
I think he's put to bed already.
Well, what do you think about Stammer coming back and getting a goal? First time.
Oh, phenomenal. What?
Right?
Just phenomenal. And I think Josh said it I wasn't surprised. I fully expected him to come out flying. I don't think he would have come in the game unless he was prepared to.
I was ready for 10 goals. After that first goal, I thought he was going to score a ton more.
That first one was phenomenal.
It's ridiculous.
Coming down that side and then where he picked that top corner. Just amazing.
Yeah, but Khudobin gave him so much room. Khudobin lost his neck completely on that.
Yeah, he lost his neck. And the thing is, you know what? I mean, I want the Caps to try that with Ovi next year. Put Ovi on the fourth line against the third defensive set so he can blow down the boards and pick corners all day long. I think it's a great strategy.
Well, same time though. I mean, it was obviously picked the corner, left him the whole net and everything. But I mean, Stamkos, there was still an element of stardom there where he had the patience to wait for the shot. He looked up. He didn't act frantic with it, which, maybe you would think they'd come back into the game after an extended time off, and maybe they're going to rush a play or they're not going to take their time, which is everything he did on that play.
Yeah.
Regardless of who he was matched up against, was just, I mean, it was Steven Stamkos, and that was a huge shot of adrenaline for the team.
Yep. No, I agree.
Huge.
Yeah, when he came out and after the intermission, he was really testing his side to side, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lightning want to get one more here, but it is stopped by Edinger. Took a while to stop the clock.
Do you start Edinger in game 3 or game 4 since he's thrown a bagel?
No,
they won't.
It was a joke, people. Holy
crap. Good.
Bro, day 900.
I thought maybe you fell on your head like Darren did.
My God. Does it look like I did?
Anybody know?
I don't know. I can't tell with all that hair on top. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got padding, baby. I got padding.
Does anyone know what happened to Ben Bishop? I mean, what the injury is?
I don't know. I know he got hurt August 30th. They showed on TV before, but they haven't reported any of the injuries. Like, even it's weird after, how usually after a series they'll say, "Oh yeah, this guy was hurt. This guy did this. Yada yada yada." I haven't heard any injury reports. Just unfit to play, like Aaron said. Unfit to play.
If the NHL wants to make money off of gambling, they're going to have to stop with this bullshit of lower body, upper body, unfit to play crap. Because people aren't going to gamble if you're not going to tell them what the injuries are.
Yeah, you're right. But I think there's plenty of people that will still gamble on the
maximize, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing with sports gambling: when you're talking about what they're trying to do, they're talking about just as much as betting on the whole game. They're talking about prop bets. Like, from your phone, you can bet on whether or not the team will score on this power play, or like conversions on different things, or will yada yada have X amount of shots this period or anything like that. So, I mean, if you're betting on the straight up whether this guy's going to play or not, or betting on the whole game, then yeah, you want to know about the injury reports to the fullest. But is that really going to get in the way?
But Brian, in the playoffs too, you've never, I mean, since I've been watching hockey, you've never known what's wrong with a guy until somebody would say until after the playoffs anyway.
Yeah, like media day after, like breakup day, like, I had a hamstring. Bless you, Tim. This guy got a hamstring. This guy's got a chipped bone in his foot. This guy has a, chicken pox or whatever it is. You find out all of it after, but I haven't heard of any post-series reports. Rob, really?
Yeah, Tim, I think they got testing. You can drive through to go get that checked out, eh?
I did not have that, sir.
Sex
Thank
with
you.
that woman.
No, but we got a straight up 15-minute test here in Florida. I know that. And it's I mean, from what I understand, it's pretty easy to access.
Sorry.
Hey, Brian, they're talking to Kevin.
Yeah.
Who played at?
He played in Boston. Yeah, that's right.
I went to the Frozen Four when he scored the game winner in overtime against Miami of Ohio.
Nice.
There you go.
Robbie Stammer did leave the go. Well, he didn't come out for the second period, so there was speculation whether or not he would or wouldn't return. but he did end up returning. I didn't really notice him very much. But then again, I've been talking to you guys about any range of things that we've talked about tonight. So,
well, I think Byrne had a good point away back too. It's like, why play him? I mean, you're up 4-1, then it was 5-1. He came back to the bench. I think it was 4-1 at that point. And then he scored again. I mean, there's no reason to put him on the ice.
I was just saying to Cameron here earlier, there's one guy I wasn't noticing much of on Dallas, and that was Corey Perry. The other night, he was all over the ice. Tonight,
he was.
A couple times.
I didn't see very much of him at all. I saw a lot of Joe Pavelski. Tyler Seguin also kind of flew under the radar tonight as well. And especially when you're looking at, like I mentioned, the Lightning goals, Kucherov, Stamkos,
right,
Hedman, Braden Point, Andre Palat. The 5 best players on your team scored for you.
They came to play. Yeah.
Yep. And then Dallas on the other side, Heiskanen and Jason Dickinson. So no Jamie Benn. Let's see what Jamie Benn did tonight, or those guys. Let's see.
Well, he got a penalty.
One of the biggest plays in the game, Brian, one of the biggest plays in the game was the first period where Dallas had a breakaway. And yeah, you've seen it called before, but like I said, Hedman made a really good play.
Right.
He didn't come down hard on the stick, and he gave the chance to the ref to let him get away with it.
Right.
You know, so, and it wasn't game 42 in the middle of the season either. So,
right.
But like I said, that was a huge play, I thought. Because if Dallas gets one there, you know, it might slow everything down in the first for Tampa, you know?
You're right, Ron. He was very, very good on that one because he was going to the other side, and then all of a sudden he switched to the stick side and brought it down on the stick. He didn't overdo it, right? Yeah, it was a huge play.
Yeah. So I have the stats up. Stamkos, he just kind of like what Aaron was pointing out. He had 2 minutes, 47 seconds time on ice. He only played in the first period, but he just sat on the bench with the team. And that's a morale player. That's your captain.
That's your captain.
That's why John Tavares will never be a good captain.
I think he's done.
Well, that's the thing, too. Is like, you know, Stamkos, like I said, so and all that stuff. A big one, though, for Dallas, Aaron just pointed out, Ben had a 10-minute misconduct, which I didn't realize early in the third. And then you had 2 or 3 power plays. And Ben's a big part of their power play. He's down low. He's in front of the net. So that was huge. And you only had 2 shifts in the third period with that 10-minute misconduct. So that's I think Dallas will clean it up like you were saying earlier. I don't see another 5 spot, or if it is, it's going to be 5-4. So,
Josh, are you sure you want me to share this screen? This is your PayPal home screen. There's no personal information there. You're worried about?
No, there's nothing personal right there.
There's no PIN codes?
No.
Well, let's see.
It just shows my balance.
You get a screenshot of that, though.
But Josh, I like what you typed up there. It's like, you did some quick math. I appreciate that. And that's Delaware, too, with no tax. So.
That's what?
That's Delaware with no tax. So.
That's right, Delaware. I'm definitely going to order it and pick it up in Delaware on my way to Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, I can send $1. That's about 63 cents anyway. So
I was going to say, what's the exchange rate up in Canada?
Oh, well, you should be able to send 2 American then.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. You should get 2 out of that at least.
$1.28.
Maybe 63 cents in a Molson. I'll take that.
Dude, hey, if Walt goes $3 and change, he's sending you almost over $5.50.
Right.
Come on, that's huge.
Or maple from the tap. I'll take that too.
Tim Hortons, Timmy's. Where's Sil? Come on.
Yeah, I miss Sil. Yeah, what happened to Sil tonight?
Moose Bucks.
He, I'm not sure. I think he might have been with Sam tonight. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was probably driving around Montreal cursing at people, so that's a possibility.
He was on.
I could just see Sylvain going down the what's the highway there in Montreal, just cursing in French. You know, I could just see him doing some road rage at some poor little old granny. You know,
right? Oh my God, Montreal potholes, tabarnak.
Just kidding, yes, Sil. Yeah, tu es legume, tu es legume.
What's up?
That sneeze, dude. The sneezing.
What happened?
It's just very high pitched sneezes that come out of you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's doing it for the show, man. Come on, he's a showman.
True story. All right. Well, that was. It was an exciting game. We had 7 goals to look at, and Steven Stamkos scored.
We had an owl kill a bird.
Wait, was there a hockey game on? Were we watching hockey?
Actually, was a hockey. We've been watching.
I didn't even realize it. I thought
we've been watching together for like 2.5 months, dude. Where you been?
I don't know.
Exactly.
278.69.
Josh was talking to his one neighbor, the only one he likes.
I don't have any neighbors I like. Fuck all my neighbors.
Speaking of Tampa sports,
Doug's Wang earlier, I believe.
I don't like anybody.
What were you saying, Tim, about Tampa? I'd like to go to Wang Manor and wanting to try Big Wang. Tim?
The Rays locked up the AL East.
Oh yeah, Razor.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Tampa's having a party tonight
for shitty Tampa.
So are they in their locker room with skiing goggles on now?
No, they're not doing that. They're not doing that this year.
They're
no
not?
celebration. No celebrations.
Good. That's one sports tradition they needed to stop.
They need to stop that
Boys,
after
I'm
every
gonna
playoff.
sign off. I'm going to spend some time with my son.
All right, Walt.
Okay,
Cam,
guys.
See you, Walt.
Cheers,
Thanks
guys.
for coming on, man. We'll talk
Good
to
to
you.
see you, Jeff.
Talk to you this weekend, man.
Cheers.
Stay on the
Cheers.
mend, Walt. Talk to you soon. You look good, Ron. I see you fixing the jersey.
Ned Flanders sneezing.
So
over there.
during that fight at 155,
Ugly.
apparently they were playing "Why Can't We Be Friends" inside the stadium.
In the arena.
Why can't we?
Now wait, was that the Smash Mouth version or was that the original?
I don't know.
Did you see the Smash Mouth story tonight, Brian?
I did not.
Well, let me find the tweet and we'll share it and I'll show you.
Since everybody's talking about baseball, I'm kind of bummed that the Nats got the 19-31. They ripped off like 5 wins in a row.
And then the Phillies stomped them tonight.
Well, but that's fine. They finally won one. That's good. So it was a 3-1 win for the Nats, but they won 5 games in a row once we hit 19-31, which is the record we had last year.
What?
We just need another 100 games. That's all. We'll be all right.
Smash Mouth really tweeted this?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to pull it up and we'll show it. Hold on.
What? I got it right here. I'll pull it up.
Are we going to lose the Solar Bears because of this tweet?
No. Yo, all 105.3
radio.
You stop talking over the songs. This isn't the 80s AM radio. AM radio wasn't a
thing in the 80s either.
You're disrespecting the artist. Do you think they want your stupid voice as their intros? One of the reasons All Star starts off with vocals. Let's go. BayAreaUniteRadio.com.
Well, the best part was there was a dude that responded. His name's Big Rick Radio.
Oh my God.
If you can find Big Rick Radio.
Did you see they responded though right under it? Did you see that was great? Now go back up.
That's my friend Dana who's underneath it.
Oh, nice. No,
Yeah,
if you go back up, they responded saying they only play like 2-minute commercials.
Yeah, now we only play 2 minutes commercials at a time. It's our 2-minute promise, which is quicker than it takes for someone to name a Smash Mouth song.
Wait, did Entercom respond with
They
that?
came back. That was great. Then Smash Mouth wrote back right after it. We're fine with the commercials.
Wait. And a Smash Mouth song that isn't in Shrek. If you can find the response from Big Rick Radio, it's awesome.
There's something Rick Strong.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's not that one.
Go up.
No, it was Big Rick.
Oh,
that's Brian Grimes from XL here. Talk about forgetting where he came from. Where is?
It might have been higher, right? Did you see it or no?
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
I've seen a lot of Ricks.
It was a really good response.
Oh, that was all of you talking at the same time. What was that? Anybody? And now everybody's going to talk again.
I got it.
Oh, just put a Big Rick on Twitter and search his replies. Okay.
I got it. All
right.
Got it.
Big Rick.
There it is.
Sit here. Wow, Smash Mouth, but who gave you all that free airplay for many years, giving you number ones? Those folks talking over songs to promote your shows to come to town are promoting a new single, Ignorant Idiots. Yo. Oh, God.
Big Rick took care of business.
That's what he did. Well, guys, it was an eventful night. We had a hockey game. We had a mixtape from Darren. We talked about radio in the first period. We had the soccer game. We had chocolate chip cookies and bagel dogs. We had Ning with an outfit change. We had Ron's cup, and Josh got money towards his thing.
$31.30, no tax. Still need $278.69. $278.69.
Josh, a middle-aged man, is currently in want and desire of the same.
I'm not middle-aged.
My 8-year-old niece wants more than anything.
What would be the first game you would play?
Super Mario Kart.
Okay, that's acceptable.
It is a fun game.
And then I'm
So do you need the money to pay for the game?
Yeah.
No, I could probably find that used.
Thanks for jumping in, Robbie. I forget to thank you guys at the end of the night, and I feel bad about it. Brother Byrne, love having you here. Robbie, Aaron, you've been on with us a lot lately. Rob, Craver, obviously. Crave, if you Crave. Do you have White Castle in DC?
What?
Do you have White Castle in DC?
No.
We used to. It used to be here.
Yeah, not anymore. No, there's no White Castle in here.
Maybe I'm not coming up there. But maybe if I do, I'll pick Rob up, Mr. Cravelicious, and we'll come up there and we'll all visit the Big Wing. Because really, hold on. Ready for this? Here we go.
All right.
That's a lot to ask for a Big Wang. All of us are in need of Big Wang sometimes.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't repeat it. You should know where to find it. Aaron, you might need to teach Josh how you get your clips so quick. We are both perplexed.
Market 256. So, and you gotta try Lido's. I saw Aaron through
Lido. Oh, I could go for Lido so bad right now.
Dude, I could go
We
to
just got to run a blue line tournament up in Washington.
If somebody needs to mark Josh at 256.30, I could go for some Lido's right now.
I could go for
Because the voice you said that in, it goes towards the Big Wang. So
I could go for Lido right now.
What is it? Pizza?
Dude, yeah, they don't cut corners.
They don't cut corners.
No, they don't. No.
They don't cut corners. Before we go, let me show
Lido's.
let me show a picture of Lido pizza
Thick cut
because
pepperoni.
oh,
It's so good.
so delicious.
Josh,
Should I show-
I'll go up down in Rockville tomorrow with a Lido's. I'll drop it off for you.
let me see if I can find a good picture of it. Yeah, there we go.
Lido's.
Open image, a new tab. Here we go.
They also
I'm
have a
gonna
great mask. Did you see the mask Lido's came out with? It's pretty funny. It looks like their pizza.
Is it square?
Yeah. It's good.
Oh.
Go ahead, share that.
Ryan, Lido's.
Oh,
So good.
it looks like pizza.
Is it thick? So wait, is it Detroit style where it's like thick, like a little?
No, it's thin, and they cut it in little squares, and you get one piece of pepperoni per square.
Yeah, and the thing is, and the sauce is like it's just different.
It's a little sweet. It's a little sweet.
It's a little sweet, but it's so good.
It's literally bite size.
It is, but you end up eating like 7 to 10 of them.
The medium's 10 squares. The cheese is like $10, and it's like $1.50 a topping. It's reasonably priced, and it's really, really good.
Looks like Little Caesars.
Looks like you get it at a gas station.
No,
Damn, come on! I didn't say that.
But that must be a Florida thing.
I said that.
All right.
No.
Godfather's Pizza, gas station.
Where's Godfather's Pizza? What gas station?
I thought I saw it at University and
In your area. Yeah, I don't very much.
That pizza was so good, he can't remember where it's at.
I like Goodfellas at Alafaya and 50. I don't know if it's still there anymore. I used to love that place.
You guys have a Jet Pizza down there since we're talking pizza?
Dude, we had Jets close.
Jet Pizza? Do you have it down there?
I have one up the street from my house. It's freaking awesome.
I'm so jealous.
No, it's not still there.
No, there's one up here in my house, Hunt Club. It's literally at the end of my street.
Oh my god.
Jets Pizza.
It's the one that has like the Italian colors, like green, white, and red.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jet Pizza. I had it when I was in South Carolina for my job site. I was looking for like a local or something, and they don't have one up here. And it was so freaking good. I mean, it was like ridiculous.
Oh, it's fabulous.
I mean, it was
unbelievable.
I love Jets. We had one right here at McGuire and 50 across from Fashion Square Mall. They delivered to my house, and then they closed that location down. And then I thought they closed all the ones in Florida down, but they didn't. Are you talking about the one in Apopka? On Hunt Club?
Boulevard? Yep. I live off. My house is on Duncan Trail, which is off of Wekiva, which is off of Hunt Club.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Jeff, if you come and meet me for lunch tomorrow, can you stop at Jets and just bring me a pizza?
Why don't you just go to Jets?
No, I'm not going to eat it. No, I'm going to eat it tomorrow night with Elise because Elise and I both love the Jets pizza.
We'll bring Jets pizza to eat at La Spada.
I'll leave the pizza in the car. It'll stay hot.
Oh, yeah, I will.
The closest ones to us here in Maryland are Pittsburgh, PA, and Virginia Beach, Virginia. I think they're both like 4.5, 5 hours away. So
the weather the last like 3 days it's just amazing.
It really has been. It's going to heat up a little bit, but it's going to get cool. Like next week is a stretch of 5 days where 82 is the high.
You should come up here, hang out with us, man. And we've been like 75. It's been so nice, right, Josh?
I want to.
It has, yes.
Very nice.
Josh, what if we did Dude,
Another
would
bit.
Wang Manor let us come up there and just have a dining room or a room where we could set up cameras and laptops and do a live roast show, social distance?
Did you see when Ron was there? There was no one else there. They would accept anything.
I even said there was one carryout order while I was there doing my little bit for about 7-8 minutes. So it's all right.
All of us are in need of Big Wang sometimes.
We could do it like Big Brother style.
Jeff,
See if
you
they
didn't
let us
see that
stay the night.
Wayne Manor, did you? That was solid.
All of us are in need of Big Wang sometimes.
Ron, call them tomorrow and see how much it costs to rent the place out.
Except, dude, there's nobody there.
Probably nothing. You just go. You just go.
I want to go to this place. Like all of us are in need of Big Wang sometimes.
People in the Rockville area. Josh probably goes there before work just to walk past the UV light.
I'm not gonna lie, I did almost drive past it this morning. I was running about 15 minutes too late, and I was like, you know what? I thought I was gonna have some extra time, and I got off the Beltway, and I was like, let me just go up the street a little bit, but I didn't have time. And then I actually went up that way after work because I stopped at Best Buy.
Yeah.
So I think I might have passed and didn't even realize.
You went to the Shady Grove Best Buy, right?
I went to the Best Buy that's on Rockville Pike. That's right up the street from my office. It's the only one I know.
No, you
didn't. Oh, yeah, no. I didn't go to the Shady Grove one by Home Depot. No, I didn't go to that one.
If you go up there to get on the Beltway, you can get up to 370 and go that way to get out to get on the Beltway. So.
Got it.
Why were you at Best Buy?
I was returning something.
Why didn't you get a Switch?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have any in the store.
All of us are in need of Big Wang sometimes. If they did have Switches in the store, Josh might have bought one.
Doubtful.
It's possible. I give it 10%.
Well, I still need $278.69.
All right. Well,
I like that change, though. I like that change number.
Well, stop buying icing, dude. You'll be all right.
It's after 11 on the East Coast, which means it's time to get away
the
from
stack
before you continue to jeopardize all the good things in my life. But I love you all nonetheless.
What is this talk of a Switch? I came on late.
What's that?
What's this talk of a Switch? Josh needing a Switch.
It's a video game system, Jeff. He's a middle-aged man that wants a video game system. My 8-year-old.
I'm not middle-aged. Stop saying that.
Every time. It's great.
I can't, I'm going to get a PS5.
Right. I was going to say, Tim just ordered his PS5 the other day.
It's not a Nintendo Switch.
Whatever. It's the same thing.
You keep talking over, and I'm going to make sure everybody hears it. You keep talking over me when I say it's the same thing my 8-year-old niece wants. My 8-year-old niece doesn't want a PlayStation 5. She wants a Nintendo Switch. You're not muted anymore. All of us are in need of Big Wang sometimes.
Or a Nintendo Switch.
I had a Switch.
No, not everybody's in need of a Nintendo Switch.
Do you know what a Switch is?
No, if it starts with Nintendo or Sega, then you don't need it. You're an adult. Yeah.
What does that mean? That you can play games as an adult?
I play games. I actually feel.
I also have an 11-year-old child who would play it, so there's a difference.
I feel wildly inappropriate when I play Fortnite because I know I'm playing with people that are at least a dozen years younger than me.
But
I still love it.
You're Vince Vaughn in The Breakup.
Yeah, that's a little bit like that.
Dude, I like knowing that some kid's crying when I kill them.
Right. I love kicking the ass of kids who can't play games the way I can play games.
It is very satisfying, especially for
some.
It is
extremely satisfying.
It's what I'm going to say on the air. They're talking about children's and asses.
Okay.
Do you think Stamkos re-injured himself when he jumped into the glass?
Stamkos is not coming back. I guarantee you, he's done for the season.
No way. He'll be out. He'll be on the bench, even if he does the same thing he did tonight. It's more. He's the captain.
$5. Lunch tomorrow.
Lunch. We won't know the answer till Friday.
Reimbursement for lunch tomorrow.
Okay. Or we can just say lunch next week or whatever it is. I'll tell you what. Even better. How about this? Even better. If Stamkos does not play another game in this final, I will drive you to Fort Myers to Hertz Arena for the event. That's a lot to ask for a big lane.
Deal.
And I love driving, so that's fine for me.
But Brian,
what could have helped out Josh there and put his PayPal on there.
But Brian, what do you?
Yeah, what do I have to do if Stamkos doesn't come back? He's gonna. So it's not. I don't even have to worry about that.
Well, yeah, but then what do you get though? What does Jeff do for you?
Dun dun
Give you
dun.
some big wangs sometimes.
He gives me.
He's going to drive you to Big Wang sometime. Is that what I heard?
No,
He's gonna give him a
all of
big
us
wang.
are in need of big wang sometimes. If Steven Stamkos does come back in the finals, then Jeff will find a way to have me at the event at Hertz Arena to play music and announce. It's whether or not I drive or not. It's who drives.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a real long day. But
11 hours.
I like to announce because I don't have to wear the mask. But I will wear the mask.
Oh, wait.
And I want to make sure. I don't know. Here, I'm pausing the music real quick. And I just, like, Jeff can tell you we did talk about it. We did skim the surface. But I really do have a lot of,
I'll be right back.
like disappointment in myself for how I handled the whole mask thing because I did not have to do it before that weekend. And I still, like, if I can explain how much my love in a brotherly way has grown for you, just you tolerating me and allowing me to have my piss fit like I did means a lot. I'm already bashed it. I'm ready to go on an airplane and wear a mask for several hours. I have no problem. I'm good now.
This is what you need.
I got it out on your watch, Jeff, and I appreciate you.
I'm proud of
This is
myself.
what you need right here.
What'd you say?
I said
This is what you need right here.
It's a
I
fan.
probably would have blown up on you a few years ago.
I'm sure it wasn't. It was you know, but I know you understand me.
I'm trying to be understanding of other people.
Who cares about other people? It's me. Just understand me. That's what I care about. Me and Josh have been talking about this a lot lately. I just want to be understood. You understand me. I don't care about anybody else. Everybody else is fine.
Yeah, at least gave me PD Panda gave me the lowdown on the talent.
Good. Well,
Brian, this is what you need.
put a fan under your mask.
Those
No,
fans,
you know.
It goes around your neck.
Or those lines.
Huh.
Wow.
I like
You know what?
the rave light in the back.
The mask was actually quite tolerable because we were in the rink and it was keeping me warm. True story. And the last day I didn't have to wear it because I was announcing. Petey, shut up. Okay, fine. I won't take you out right now as soon as we end the broadcast. Guys, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Josh, you should be really the most appreciative. You made money tonight.
Still short, $278.69.
We're gonna
Ryan's never bringing me back on.
No.
It's GFM Josh. Go fund me, Josh. GFM.
PayPal.me/Josh M Radio.
Man, Tim, Ning, Ron, Josh, all of you guys, thank you for jumping on.
Yep.
By the way, 652, 76 degrees.
Later, Tim, Ron, thank you. Ning, Josh, I'll talk to you before long. Thank you, guys. I still do expect to have the Orlando Solar Bears on with us Friday night for a live stream watching together. We'll be watching Game 4, seeing if the Tampa Bay Lightning can come yet another game close. With a win Friday night, the Lightning are one win away from clinching the old that thing. I don't want to say it, but it's right there. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it's at HockeyNowNet. Don't forget the twitch.tv/HockeyNowNetwork for next time. It's a better feed. It's a little bit quicker, better quality, the whole nine. Andrew?
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Friday night should be a lot of fun. I hope you can join us. Hockey Now Networks, watching together. Have a great night.